Of course.
Hello. Welcome to the land of Prova. This is a Dungeons and Dragons 5th edition homebrewed adventure, and I almost killed all my players last time, but they managed to survive. It's all alright. Anyways, so we've been having a really great time. At this point, we're a little way than halfway through this arc of our storyline. Up to this point, all of our players here they're trying their hardest to find both Darkshade's twin brother, whose name is Bruck, who is now in charge of the clan of Corin, which is their old gang, pirating gang that they have. But they're also trying to find out a little bit more about this Dipsum soul, who seems to be messing with all their lives and messing with all the people that they love with back in Elderhold. And to that end, they found themselves at the bottom of a church and at the bottom of a castle. And while down there, stumbled upon a ritual, a religious craziness that was happening downstairs. Lots of fun down there. They survived the ritual. They broke the spell that was on all the people that was down in the basement, which is roughly about a third of the town. The town, by the way, is Castle Wellspring. And let me go and move a map over there so you guys can see what that looks like. There we go. So Castle Wellspring is where they're all at. And they hung out at... Oh gosh, what was that guy's name now? Alex.
The researcher, right?
Yep, the researcher. They hung out at his house that night. Spent the night there, recuperated, got a little acquainted with some of their old friends, got a little history from Aliki, Lyria's old buddy, where some news was given that was kind of hard to take. Aliki is not 100% sure, but he does know that he damaged, if not killed, one of their mutual comrades from a previous campaign. At this point, the group is waking up early the next morning. There seems to be some noise going on throughout the town. Seems like something's going on. At this point, you guys have made some decisions. Oh, by the way, Pavel, got to catch up on your studies, my friend. But hope we do well. But until then, we'll see if we can't keep your player alive today. We'll do our best. It's not my fault. So you wake up the next morning. The morning seems just like any other here. It's super, super cold. You're still in the wintry kind of an environment. But the town seems to be busy. Lots and lots of traffic going on further on down the road where the main path is in Castle Wellspring and in the province of Wellspring. What do you guys decide to do?
So we just waking up at Alex's right now?
Yep.
Okay. Well, I think we're when I think we should eat some good breakfast, guys.
Well, you know me. I'm gonna offer to make mushroom omelets.
Mushroom omelets? I'm in.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Alright.
Yep.
I love that you can just create these mushrooms and just
Me too.
Yeah.
fry them up.
Some nice meaty portobellos, you know.
Oh my god. Oh yeah.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Nice little portobello hamburgers. Oh.
Yeah.
Alright.
Okay. So I think we get refreshed, woken, go through our morning rituals.
Yep.
I'm sure Pavel's off in the sunlight somewhere praying.
He is. He definitely looks...
Inspiring us all before we head out for the day.
Actually, he does not give you guys the traditional
Motivational
morning
speech.
motivational speech. He seems very in his own head at the moment. In fact, even when you see his prayers, usually he's very fervent about his prayers, and at this moment he seems very distracted.
Should somebody go talk to Pavel? See, I got this. And I'll just kind of walk up to him and just kind of after I kind of see after his prayers or whatever, put my hand on his shoulder and be like, hey, "You okay, buddy?"
Just had a nightmare last night. I'm not even sure what it was. All I know is that my sister was in it. And She needs our help. She needs my help. I don't even know how to get to her. There's got to be something that we can do. There's something I can do.
Well, I feel like, we're on our way to hell now. Maybe we can figure out a way to, once we get there, maybe we can track her down. See where she's at. Do you have any clues at all from any kind of hints?
Nothing.
That your dream might have... Obviously, she's trying to connect with you. Did your Lathander give you any insight this morning?
No, nothing yet.
Well, once we're actually in hell, we'll be able to use teleportation circles to move us through the layers. So even if she's on a different layer, I'll still probably be able to move us there.
That's good to hear. I don't think anybody has been happy to go to hell, but I think I might be.
Oh, whatever you decide, we're here with you, pal.
I appreciate that.
We've been through a lot already, and I think I can speak for everyone here when I say that we've got your back.
All right, let's get ourselves up and ready, and let's move along.
What's the plan, guys? What do you think? I know you want to go and back to the boat and check on things there, right?
We're actually gonna go and find the child that we took's parents to see if they're really his parents.
Do you want me to go with you?
Yes, please. So, alright. We'll just go.
I'll go with you.
I can take the boat. She's good.
It's up to you.
Or Lyria.
I'm gonna check on Rob.
Okay, then I'll go with you.
Yeah.
Well, because you thought that you were going to go to the boat too, right?
After.
Well, see? That's where the Rob's at.
Oh, you are going after? Okay. Well, I can just go with you then.
Yeah. You
Okay.
gotta break some news tickets sometimes those earlier his parents, so just
And then what do you think, guys? Do you want to bring the boat with you guys into the harbor, and that will kind of be our... I feel like we'll meet up in the harbor ourselves, and once we see the boat sailing in, then we'll know that's our cue.
Well, my thought is if you can go to the dock and you can cut all the ropes from the lost treasure, I can control water and pull it unmanned out of the harbor.
Well, and between a couple of us, we can help navigate and steer it as well.
Yeah, especially if
You won't
a
have
couple
to do
of
it
you
on
get
your own. That's all I mean. But it's
Well, like,
a
I
good
mean,
idea.
even if we don't have enough hands to, like, fully run the ship,
Sure.
I can try and mitigate it with
Okay.
control water.
How close do you have to be for that? Pretty close, right? Okay, so that sounds interesting. DM. Oh, I know we talked about it before. You said it's like an
300
hour away. This where our boat is. Like, can you give me like a range on that? Obviously over a mile.
Yeah.
For sure. But is it like 5 miles or 10 miles?
It's within 5 miles, so about 4 miles or so. It's a small fishing village that you guys have dropped off at.
Yeah.
There is a port that is at Castle Wellspring. It's just on the outside.
Right. That's where we saw the lost treasure at last night, right?
Yes, when you guys were at the graveyard, when you guys got ambushed, the lost treasure. Someone did see the lost treasure there.
What do you think? Bring it to the harbor. What do you think, guys?
Yeah, because it has a range of 300.
Okay.
So that's pretty good. That's a pretty good range.
Really good. Yeah. All right. Well, I can set up a link, but it's probably It's probably a little too soon. But I can at least try and get it for now. I can link us.
So what
So
are
we
the
get out of
groups? These three to
Us three, I guess.
Yeah, us three, and then you three are going to address the child and handle the situation.
So, Larry, where would you want to go, Larry?
It doesn't really matter. Just go where needed.
I figure Pavel could go with them
Yeah.
since he's pretty
That's smart. Handy.
charismatic. He's very good with the people.
Yeah.
Yeah, but remember they hate him right now.
That is true. So maybe we'll take Pavel and you should go with them. We're kind of the opposite of what they've been used to seeing, so maybe they'll make it a little better.
I think it'd be safer if Pavel went with one group and then I went with another.
That's fine.
You know,
So we'll take Pavel.
Okay.
And
just
then-
to have
then you
a little muscle
Then
on
you
your
have
team.
Lyria, Aleki with you.
Okay.
Oh
All right.
Well,
Sounds good.
Is
We're
he
gonna
with
go.
us?
malnourished tiny leggy.
Yeah, where's the Lucky?
Doesn't he have to go to the boat? Like we discussed. I thought.
So yeah, we
was
would be
gonna go to
taking
the
him with
boat.
us.
Yeah.
So yeah, so Lucky is very kind of lethargic. After being under the spell for so long, he is just extremely weak.
Yeah.
So you see him kind of like dozing off every once in a while.
Like, hey, wake up.
Oh yeah. Bloody hell! What's going on? What's,
Well, you're going to the boat, so
You got a boat?
we do have a boat.
I get seasick.
Oh, too
Well.
bad.
I can put you to sleep. I know how to put people to sleep.
No. I'm sure I'll get over it. Or not.
Well, you let me know.
You'll be the first to know. Watch your shoes.
I just preemptively prestidigitation him, just like a puff of smoke. Don't drop much.
Alrighty. I'm ready. Let's go.
All right.
Where we going?
Set out. You guys want to go first?
Let's go.
So it sounds like everybody's going out of the city, right?
Well, yes.
Well, they're gonna find the parents.
because the harbor's in the castle area, right?
No, we need to go out of town. I think you said west, right?
Yeah,
To
get to
back
your
the
own-
small
Yeah,
town.
y'all are.
Basically, the fishing village is basically where the sea is at on the map. So 5 miles away or so. And is anybody going to go to the harbor that's here?
Yeah, that's where myself and Mordai
All right.
and Lyria are going.
Okay, we'll do that one first. As you guys make it out of town, or as you're making it out of town, you realize that there's lots of people in the streets, and they're looking for the people that were in the church that never came home.
Oh no.
And so you see them out talking to one another, and you hear passing conversations. Have you seen Sally? She went to the church to pray last night, and I haven't seen her since. She never came home. Has anybody checked the church? And so you hear all these conversations, people looking for somebody else who was inside the church that night.
So, are they like talking about the ancient lights still? Like, are they still under the spell?
It's very hard to tell. But none of these people that are still in town seem any different than they've always been.
Okay, so maybe we didn't free everyone.
Maybe it was just.
Those who were currently in the immortality, orgy, death situation spell.
Yeah. Pretty much.
That's what
That's what
happening.
it
I don't know
was.
how else to phrase it.
was-
He's not wrong. I mean,
Mortality, orgy, and hell.
there you go.
Cloudy.
So yeah, you guys continue to make your way out of town. Are you guys all together, or are you guys in separate groups as you're leaving town?
Because I think we are going to go to the parents first.
Kind of split, yeah.
So I think we split because they're going to go to the parents'
Yeah, we'll split up.
house.
Okay. As everybody else is going towards the front gate, let's go ahead and cut to the people going to see the parents. It doesn't take you long to find the house they were once in, because you guys had made your way there to actually free the child. Yeah, the door is wide open. Parents are inside. Do you assume that someone's arguing inside?
I'm gonna like come to I knock on it. Hello.
Go the hell away! We don't want you!
I'm not selling anything.
I don't care! It's a lady that's yelling at you.
Oh, that's bossy.
She still seems.
Are you
pretty
missing?
intact.
After a few moments,
Who's your god?
the door opens up, and there's a man there, and he's well dressed, looks nice. He looks a little worse for wear, as in he's been arguing with his wife this whole time. I'm sorry for my wife's behavior. She seems to be out of sorts for some reason. Please, come in. Come in.
Oh, thank you. What a polite young man.
Yes. What is it that I can do for you?
Oh, I just wanted to let you know, like, I don't know if you noticed last night, but we were visiting from town and there was a lot of commotion going on and looting, and now people are just in the streets very confused of where they're at. So we saw a little boy running away earlier, and
From the back, you see this woman storm out. She grabs a hold of you.
I'm gonna,
Where is my child?
I'm gonna slap the shit out of her because she don't touch me like that.
Okay, roll to hit.
She's a grieving mother. Better watch out. Mama was.
What's that to roll?
Roll to hit.
Child.
Oh, perfect.
Just an unarmed attack.
Unarmed attack.
Oh, okay. I love that. Unarmed attack. 20.
Oh yeah, you smack her to the ground, and she doesn't. I mean, she takes it and she just gets right back up again, and she looks right at you. Blood kind of appearing from her nose and her mouth. She says, "I don't care what you do. What have you done with my child?"
Are you talking about the child that you like get beat in the streets?
What?
Yeah. You let your child get beat in front of the streets in front of everybody just the other day. And then you thought you needed more. So I saw you guys talking in church asking.
I don't know what it is you're talking about. Obviously, you're a liar.
Yeah. Just because you're on some freaky deaky cult stuff.
You tell me what you have done with my child.
I saw him running away towards a boat.
And she just leaves the room.
Goodbye.
She's out. The man seems to be just lost. I don't know what is going on with her. She just seems so angry.
Sir, can I be honest with you?
Yes, absolutely. The angel requires nothing less.
Okay. That was a red flag. She says on her head. Not out loud. You're part of a cult. And that's why half the people in this town are kind of going crazy.
Yes. We're part of a cult. Yes. All unbelievers believe that anyone on the inside is a part of something nefarious or evil. No. We're not part of a cult.
Okay, so well, with that being said, I did see a tall woman with white hair. That's not Claudia right here. She looks a little palish. Kind of wears a lot of black. Has a staff. She might control the undead. I don't know. But I saw him leaving with her, and she said something about "You're my child now." I don't understand what she was really saying. I tried to chase after her, but then she sent like this army of undead after me and my friends at the cemetery. It was a whole situation. Anyways, I was just trying to find you to let you know.
So you're saying that someone took my son?
Yes. I saw her dragging him, and he just went with her, and I tried to stop her, and I said, "Ma'am, that's not your kid," because I saw him with his parents just this morning, and then she did some crazy amulet magic, and this big demon came out, and like, it was horrible.
Well, if he is faithful, the angel will protect him.
Well, I will still, if I find anything, I'll let you know.
Yes.
Okay.
Is there anything else that I can do for you?
No, that was it. Thank you. Have a great day. She's gonna walk off.
Okay, Maeve. Yeah, we gotta get going.
Yeah.
Because
Let's-
we can't let them. No, they're crazy. They're crazy. God. Maeve has a child now. How's it feel to be? Maybe mommy's too?
Listen, I'm only 8 months old. Okay. This is a lot of growing up real fast.
So,
You-
it's a lot
you're
to
fine.
take in.
You're fine, Maeve. We'll be fine. We'll figure it out.
Maybe we'll sell them, you know?
Whoa.
Or take him to the werewolf town. They're lovely people. And he'd be safe.
I don't know about that. I think he might be better off with Rob.
Maybe Rob can teach him how to clean or something.
At this point, where is it that you two would like to go?
We're gonna go to the boat.
Going to the boat?
She hasn't done her own. She's gone.
That's
We're
right.
about to
I need to
be
make sure
killed.
Rob doesn't
He
get
is
killed.
gentle repose, so he'll
true.
he's okay.
That's right.
It is.
It's not like he's gonna
Keep him
die.
fresh.
You're
We
gonna
like to
keep him
him
fresh.
Yeah.
Okay, so we're gonna cut back to everybody else who's making their way. You guys have made it to the gate, and as you get to the gate, you realize that they're not letting anybody out.
Oh.
There seem to be a few people arguing, kind of very passionately about leaving the town, and the guards that are there. There seem to be 4 of them. They are just standing there saying, "I'm sorry, no, we can't let anybody leave at the moment. There seems to be something going on in the town that the king and the queen would like to take care of before anybody's allowed to leave. There may be some dangers outside."
Are we telepathically? Did you connect
Yeah,
us
oh,
all?
yeah. Oh, yeah.
I mean, we should be there in just a moment. Because now we're headed back towards that way.
Well, how many exits are there? Is this a northern and a southern one, or?
'Cause we're going
There's one main one, but you guys have used.
I thought we used
like-
the main one because there's always a guard at that one.
There's always a guard at this main gate, but I believe somebody went over the gate, over the side wall, flying last time.
Yeah, Maeve, why don't you guys just fly?
Because I can't carry them. They're heavy. I don't have my belt no
You turn
more.
into a bird.
And she's not even there.
Like a big bird and carry power.
That is true.
Big Bird? Question mark?
Owlbear.
Owl
Giant
bear, sure.
Yeah, owlbears don't fly though.
Giant eagle.
I mean,
It's kind of like an
you
ostrich.
can catch
It's
a Ryan.
big.
Because
Not gonna fly.
eagle is I can turn into an eagle or a raven, horse-wise, or Trissum. So that's tiny. So
Yeah.
Can't turn into a giant eagle.
I can turn into a horse.
Technically, you've never tried
Into a what?
into a large flying animal. You
Uh,
could try.
Mayor's turn to a pterodactyl.
You can,
I
I wonder what a CR is of a giant.
I've heard about
Mhm.
those.
I think it's like a CR1.
We learned that in magic school
Which?
in the Veil Realm. The week I went there.
The 1 week.
The one week I went to magic
level
school and
of-
learned
a
2
level of
spells.
12 Druid should be able to.
Drop down.
You can also turn into an air elemental. They
It's not
fly.
Circle of the Moon. I thought
I
it
know
was
I
Circle
can
of the Moon.
levitate.
Oh, shit. You're right.
So you mean you're saying I can just try turning into something?
Yeah, giant eagle.
you
So
also
you know
learned-
how to turn into a raven.
What level?
You
What?
could try to turn into a giant raven.
Don't you have
Um,
gaseous form? You can turn lava into some gas and you can just turn into a bird.
That's also an option. If you'd like to try, let me know.
Form.
Okay, Cassius.
I mean, I'd be kind of interested to see if I can turn into a big bird, though.
Okay. Do a nature check for me,
Nature?
please. This is kind of a large,
8th level.
Can I help her?
difficult. No, she's got to do this one all on her own.
Like describe
So
how
she
the
can
bird
Plus
looks.
4 in nature, so I just roll a d20, right?
D20 with your nature bonuses.
Okay, what do we say I want to turn into?
Whatever you want. What do you want?
Whatever bird. I kind of like condors. Can you just say it's like a giant one?
Sure.
Yeah.
Giant condor. All right, here it goes.
Huge.
Yeah.
They're big birds.
Oh,
normally.
that's bad.
Giant
Oh,
eagle.
no.
Giant
It's a
eagle. It
6.
even says it right there. In the-
6.
Yeah.
You try your hardest, and it's just a regular condor.
Okay, so I'm definitely not carrying.
Yeah, yeah. You could fly right now because you could naturally fly as a condor. But carrying anybody, that's not.
Make how small.
Can you make him
Oh, yeah, I'll make him small.
variable for me?
Or
please?
big.
Oh, I'll make them.
Make her big.
I can make you big. Well, there has a minute though,
That's-
so you gotta,
That is correct.
How long did you say small for?
a minute.
Oh.
A minute or a minute large. So you have to.
Mate, no,
What
that's gonna
about
be
you
a
make him-
struggle trying to get over the wall. You just get up to the top.
Just start tossing.
Yeah, just get in, maybe you just have to get into the top hole.
Who has a
There's a lot of snow out there. I mean, it's possible they'll land on
Actually,
snow.
Today, I do have that prepared.
How about I turn Pablo into a gaseous form,
Yeah.
Okay.
and then I will
Oh.
fly over.
Okay.
And you're a bird already.
Okay. Cool. That works.
All right, we're doing it.
Yeah, I'm gonna use gaseous form on Pablo.
Actually, technically, you two aren't even there yet. I forgot about that.
Over Pavel.
Oh, no, that's about right. You guys would finally show up
Yeah.
there. That's okay. Okay, go ahead.
I mean,
He was with us. Anyway, right?
Pavel.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Oh, damn it, Pablo, why can't you fly? That's what she's gonna say. She's gonna try to.
I got a heavy army. Okay.
Well, not worry.
Can't sneak, can't fly.
So then we need to go to the end,
Yes.
pick up Brush.
No, Brush is on the
Person on
boat.
the boat.
Is he already?
Yeah,
So we already talked to him?
everyone's on the
Oh.
boat
So
except for us.
Assuming people can't go in if they can't go out.
well, we can go through the teleportation.
I do have that prepared today as well. Also,
I'm
are we going to the lost treasure or are we going to our ship?
I thought we were going to Lost Treasure.
Okay, just clarifying.
We're going to our ship. Okay. And we're gonna meet you there.
You have a teleportation to your ship. It's on the sail.
Yep. It'll launch us into the ocean, but that's fine.
There you go. Next to the ship. That's what's important.
Alright. I don't want to do that yet, though. Maybe.
We'll see.
We got a condor.
I mean,
Yeah.
I could probably get over the wall pretty easily.
Yeah.
Yeah, you.
Yeah,
no
I-
problem. You, no problem. You got fly.
Yeah, I'm not worried about that. I'm worried about are we stealing the ship or not?
Oh, wait. Is your friend
We're
with us
going
too, huh?
full.
Lucky.
Lucky's
full
with
bandit.
us too. What are we gonna do about Lucky? He's sickly.
Well, it's my ship,
He's sickly.
Can he fly?
It's true.
technically.
What class is he?
He's all.
Oh, he's a Haragon. He can jump really high.
Oh yeah, he can if he's
Like he can jump
okay
like 30
enough
feet.
to do it.
Like an extra 30.
Well,
So I can just try to
Yeah,
go
I could probably make it.
throw the D
Okay.
around and see if I can just boss it.
You're gonna throw the D around.
Yeah, just big boss.
I could just be there as your like wingman.
Yeah,
Your new bodyguards, also from hell.
yeah.
It's
Okay.
kind of great that it was Lyria and I that
Is there,
went with you.
do you have a way of getting over the wall?
yeah,
Or
fine.
sneaking through?
I was gonna say I could just fly higher level and make us all fly.
Keep your pants down.
I got you.
Spleen.
I feel like I've made everyone fly except for you
Yeah.
and Maeve because Maeve does that by herself. She doesn't need me.
So I think
Alright.
we'll try to make our way down to where it kind of like part of the wall where it's maybe there's some buildings and stuff, some taller buildings around.
Mhm.
And are you gonna cast fly? If not, I'll just walk over it.
Yeah, I'll cast fly at.
The walls can't hold me back.
Are you gonna fly you,
Cages.
or do you want me to
I
fly?
can fly.
Okay.
Different stories.
So
Yeah.
I'll just cast fly at 3rd level and I'll twin spell it, so I don't have to spend a higher slot.
All right.
Pew, pew,
So
pew.
who's flying?
Me and Darkshade. So as Mordai's just gonna put his hand on your shoulder, and you're just gonna feel wind start to swirl around you as your feet kind of lift, like it.
All right. Two of you guys are ready to start flying over the wall. At this point, there's a spot where the wall and the houses, the roof of the houses, is kind of close. Out of the way. Most of the people are in the middle section or at the gate, arguing and fighting and that kind of stuff. Not physically, just arguing. So yeah, you guys cast your spell. Up in the air you go. Super easy.
You go with
Flying
us?
right over.
Yeah, I'm flying myself.
Okay.
Okay. You're a condor. You're good. You've got wings. You're fabulous. It's at this point.
Who's your
Um,
best Condor person?
Oh, I
I don't even know what a
know
car
what they
sounds
sound
like.
like.
Oh, where's Pavel going at this point?
I turned him into a gas form. He can fly 10 feet.
Okay. Easy. Goes
He's a
straight through.
And he can go through any cracks, slits, wherever he wants.
Yep. So he goes over pretty easily. Then you see the Haragon gets himself ready. Kind of stretches a little bit. I've done this before. I can do this. I can do it. He runs.
I'm gonna wait.
Guidance.
Uh-oh.
You're not there.
Oh, I'm not there.
They're already over.
We're flying.
And you see him just launch as best he can. Yeah! Hits the top of the wall and falls flat on his back.
On the other side.
No, on his side still.
Oh,
Poor
that-
guy.
It's like gonna float down to him. Try it here, and she's gonna turn him small.
bunny.
This little bunny.
You're mocking me, aren't you?
No, I'm just helping you. I feel bad.
Don't say that. Don't tell anybody.
Oh,
Okay.
I promise.
Better not.
We're not allowed to snitch. in the
Don't you
Feywild.
dare look at me and tell me I'm cute.
I would never.
I am dangerous, my friend. Dangerous.
Oh, you have
I mean, I need to be fed. I don't know.
you have
I can
lot
use
of
a drink.
masculinity happening right now. You have an ego issue. We're gonna unpack that later once you're 9 and you see it.
Don't have
anymore.
it.
Don't make
Eco issue. What are you talking about?
Stop down. Hey.
And then you're gonna let him go of the spell?
Oh, well, it's only lasts a minute, so it should be done.
Okay.
By the time we get over the wall.
Hops up. Yeah, I made it. I'm good. So you guys made it too? That's good. I'm proud of you guys. This is
You were so cute.
team.
Little bunny.
Okay. Alright, let's just go.
Mhm.
I'm gonna go drown in the boat now. Okay, so you guys are over the wall. Super easy to see the docks there at the edge. As you are making your way down towards there and actually out towards the other ship, you notice that the lost treasure is not there.
Too slow.
Too slow.
Didn't you guys say you could turn invisible at will?
Yeah, I'm about to check that out. I want to go over and I want to try, like, I remember where it was.
Mm-hmm.
So I kind of want to go over, flying over, low and quick, just
Okay.
try to...
Does he hit an invisible object?
Yeah, flying like this.
You're tracking the invisible sails.
Get all tangled up in all the ropes.
Awesome.
Just do a low flyby.
There you go. So you know what telltale signs to look for a boat that's invisible in the water. It means
I'm looking for
Water
water
displacement.
there you go. As you're flying over that whole entire area, there's a few moments where you think that, oh, that's it. No, it's not it. It's just a wave. You don't see it anywhere. This is not uncommon. You know that the people in the ship are used to taking it out, bringing it in, taking it out, going in. Going to someplace else along the shore, and maybe there's a lot of rocks and things, different things that like
make it really choppy water, so it's hard to tell.
exactly. So
I've been to this area quite a few times.
yes,
So would I know any locations that we would retreat to?
absolutely.
Can I just like grab them both by the hands and just fly and try and guide them? Just like maybe
Okay.
see some areas.
As he's flying, more memories come back to you. Matter of fact, you were the reason they found this specific spot. It has like some islands and stuff that kind of go out into the ocean. Lots of rocks and things for the water, the ocean water to come and splash up against big white foam everywhere. And there's a specific spot that's kind of in the middle of this hole from an island and a kind of natural walkway where your boat naturally fits snugly right in between. And sure enough, as you guys see, off in the distance, that little telltale sign of the boat. Is at this point, you hear a large cracking, booming sound. Everybody who's flying, do a dexterity saving throw.
Oh no.
You're not with them. Claudia.
Oh yeah, you're
You're
right.
with me.
I'm with you. I'm good.
Uh-oh.
It's just the three of you guys, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
Because we're going back to the boat. We just saw them at the gate when we were trying to get out.
Yeah.
Dirty 20.
Dirty 20. Excellent.
So
I'm a good flyer.
can
I
see
fly a
it?
lot.
I can't see this though, right?
You can't see the cannon.
The
You can pretty much
effects?
guess,
Okay.
but you can't see it.
There's like smoke. There's like no tell of smoke.
As soon as it goes off, the smoke is also captured by the invisibility spell.
Okay, so I can't.
But you see the
The only reason I ask is because I get an advantage on dexterity against effects that you can see while not blinded, deafened, or incapacitated. So I would not be able to get to see this.
Roll a d4. Even you know enough about this to be able to anticipate.
Okay.
Odd. You
2.
can't. Oh, so enough. All right, so you will be able to use that effect.
Okay.
A little memory flashback real quick.
Oh, well, I got a 21, so let's go with that.
All right. How did you do in your dexterity saving throw? 14. You see this cannon just start shooting out, and you're not really 100% sure where it's coming from, but you see both these guys dodge out of the way. Another one of you guys decided to take her with you. Goodness gracious, what good friends.
Chivalry's dead.
Sorry.
Right.
As it does, go ahead and do...
I did say I was holding both their
Actually,
hands.
what's your AC?
Yeah, but I think we all just kind of just...
Your AC is
Broke
20?
off.
Ooh, nice.
Yeah, tank.
Nice. Okay.
Oh,
It is a near thing. You feel the wind as it even knocks you off course as you're flying from the cannonball that just barely missed you. Had it hit you, you would be paced.
Great.
But you can hear people yelling on this invisible ship, and you're pretty sure you know what it is they're saying.
Yeah.
What are you guys gonna do?
I want to call to the rest of the group and be like, hey, this is, can I send them like an image of where we're at?
Yeah.
Through the telepathic link, like, hey, this is where we're at. This is where the lost treasure is. It's fully armed and
We bring the boat.
bring the boat ASAP with everyone.
And I think we'll just try to fall back.
Okay. Another cannon goes off, but at this point, you guys are knowing that it's there. Hitting something so far away at this point, they're not going to be able to hit you, but they're going to fire anyways.
Sure, just to kind of warn,
Exactly. Just to let you guys know,
They saw
don't
us.
mess with us. So yeah, you guys find a little spot. Go ahead and do some stealth checks to see if how well you guys are hiding yourselves within the brush and areas on the side of this beach. And this is going to be a group roll, so we'll see what we got.
19.
19, that's a pass.
21.
21, that's 2 passes.
Also 19.
Man, you guys... So, you guys find a really nice area where the rocks and like a little place for you guys to sit down, that kind of stuff, up on the side of this cliff area. And they're not going to be able to get to you. Even if you see a cannon coming towards you, you'll be able to duck back into the little cavernous area and not get hit.
I'll just use shape water to kind of keep us dry as we sit there.
Yep. And you guys are way up on the cliff area. It's probably about 4 stories high at this point.
About how many yards away from where we think the ship may be?
Yeah.
Oh, you guys know where that ship's at. You guys used to sail
How many
here.
yards? How many yards?
How far away?
Did we get 400 yards back? 1,000?
Yeah, about 1,000.
Okay.
About 1,000 yards back. Safe. Give them
Right.
some disadvantages, but still able to see barely the
Yeah.
indentation in the water where this invisible boat is harbored. Coming back to everybody else, you guys are just walking along the side of the beach, heading back to that fishing village where you guys left off your boat. Which, did we ever name, by the way?
Yeah,
Yeah.
the Riptide.
The Riptide. Where the Riptide is either docked or out at sea.
You say
I'm sorry, what?
either? What do you mean either?
Do you guys remember?
It's
Well, we sent them out to sea.
Yeah.
So,
But we also told them to come back and meet us in the morning. It's
Yeah.
morning, isn't it?
It is morning.
So they should be docked then?
It should be.
You start making your way into the fishing village. The first thing that you guys notice is that nobody's here.
Okay.
Everybody's gone. All of the boats are gone. There weren't that many to begin with. It was a fishing village, but everything is gone. You would expect to see a lot of these boats, the smaller ones, to be a few hundred yards out in the water fishing. There is nothing. You only see one sail, and it is far out.
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
It's like, okay, first of all, where's our boat?
Yeah.
And secondly, oh my god, we just dodged a bullet. I don't have to be a parent no more.
Are you serious? You're just gonna abandon this kid, babe? Why don't we fly over there and see if it's our boat?
Yeah.
We at least need to check.
Pavel, guard the emaciated one. We'll be right back.
Okay.
Pavel's not gas no more.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, but we can fly.
Yeah.
So we're gonna continue.
We can signal to them to come back in.
But what if that's not our boat? We got Smirnoff.
Well, then they wouldn't know the signal, right? I mean, this is.
I think you're missing the point. I might have to steal another boat. So give me
Alrighty,
a
okay.
second.
You guys want to go
Yeah.
fly out there?
We're gonna go fly out there and check it out.
Fine. All the people can fly. Go ahead, enjoy yourselves. I'll stay here on the dock by myself, alone.
Well,
You're fine.
You're not alone.
No, it's okay. It's okay. I'm good. Stay here alone.
It's not dark out.
I'm not gonna pout or anything.
So we're gonna, me and
Yeah.
and Claudia are gonna fly over there because she's still in her condor form.
Okay. You guys head out, and sure enough, the one sail that was extremely far out, you could barely see the sail out in the ocean. It's your boat. As you guys start coming up closer to it, you realize that Brush is still on board.
Okay.
The little boy is still on board.
Alex.
And it seems to be one dead passenger laying down on the...
Rob?
Yes, Rob.
Okay.
Rob Zombie seems to be sleeping.
Yes.
Deep sleep.
Deep sleep. You guys come up to the boat. Brush immediately sees you guys coming up to him. He has the binocular.
And they're like, what the hell? It's morning time.
Ah, yes. But late last night and early this morning, there seemed to have been a rush on the boats in the harbor.
Yeah, we did free, well, long story short, 3 of us almost died, but we're alive now, and we're not mind controlled. But, yes, we did free some people from that crazy cult, and they kind of pillaged some village last night, and stole some boats. But half of the village is still mind controlled, like the little boy's parents, they're crazy. So we're gonna keep him. And, but yeah, everybody else is ready. Let's go. Let's go. We have to go get Pavel because he's still back at beach.
All right, let's go.
I see. Seems like you were busy last night.
You ever been to a hell orgy? It's fucking crazy.
I can't say I've had the pleasure.
Oh, please no.
I wouldn't say it's much of a pleasure, but I guess maybe I have a different idea of what pleasure is, so.
I mean, I didn't really get into it, but I saw some things. And let me tell you what, I'm down to try.
Maine!
But anyway, that's not here or there. Let's go get Pavel.
I see. Well, let's go and collect your friend.
Oh, and also, they're not letting people out of the town after what happened last night. So, getting back inside the town's kind of hard. So, we're just going to have to go the long way on the ocean.
And we're definitely keeping this kid. His parents are crazy.
Yeah, he seems to be doing quite well out of the ocean.
I mean, you can't put up a fight, but, you know, most kids do. You just put them to sleep and they fight.
Most of his wounds and things have been healed, and so he's doing quite well. So yeah, he starts steering the boat as he's talking back up to the harbor, and there's Pavel, looking abandoned, kind of slightly upset, but still very happy.
Get that sourpuss off your face. We came back for you.
It's at this point they do hear the message about you guys. Sounds like the rest of our party seems to be having some issues.
Get ready to kill some pirates.
Let's go kill some pirates.
So, Brush.
Maybe.
Mhm.
We have to go get the other 3. But at the same time, we have to go kill some people. So, I don't know if you just want to, hang out with us for the rest of your life. No big decisions. You can talk, to
Wherever
everybody
Bruck
when you
goes,
see them.
I'll be going.
Okay.
Wait, who goes?
Bruck.
Oh.
Okay.
I
Or
mean,
Gror.
then you're staying with us then.
Oh, so Gror, yeah. So Brooke's in hell right now, so he's not here. Because he left us to die. But that's, not salty. But we're gonna go get Gror right now.
Neither here nor there.
Neither here nor there. And so she's gonna, and then it's okay, let's go. And tell him where to go.
All right. So after a little bit of time, you do start seeing the riptide starts making its way up. They, for the most part, don't know where the sunken treasure is at.
Right.
Or Brush knows.
Yeah.
And so he actually anchors the boat right before it comes around a corner to be able to see the sunken treasure. You and your vantage point being up so high and being right in the corner were able to see down and see
I can see them.
both boats.
All right. I'm gonna once I can see any little bit of them on the boats or whatever, I can want to reestablish connection.
Okay.
With them. Communicate, kind of like where we think that they're at, that they're like right around the corner. Kind of be careful.
Did you want to try in there and?
Yeah, let's start working. Let's start making our way over.
Did you want to do the three of us or all of us?
So let's
maybe
go.
we should keep the rest of them like. In our
Do a
back
history check.
Okay.
Let's see how much memory you can get back at this moment.
I feel like
Not very.
you can only take a shit.
Not the best.
If you're going for
9.
9. There's a flash of your memory.
My memory's not my strong suit. Let's put it that way.
Yeah, there's a flash of your memory, and the memory is you calling your crewmates a bunch of names and everything else, and kind of cutting them down a bit. Looking at your younger brother, your smaller twin, and calling him names. But you're looking over at a group of about 12 people. And you're pointing at them, and then you're pointing somewhere else, and they leave the boat. And that's the last thing you remember from your memory of this space.
Okay, so there's like a hidden cove or like a hidden spot.
You can't remember.
Oh, shit. Okay.
You remember ordering 12 people to do something, and it was meant to protect the boat and protect what was going on.
Okay.
But you can't remember what it was.
Guys, there's something I can't quite put my finger on it, but I don't know. It might be dangerous walking up to this spot. I feel uneasy.
You know what?
Would I know any?
Oh no, I was just gonna say we need to add lion's mane to your supplement list. It helps with memory.
Noted.
I'm gonna start giving you lion's mane, okay?
Yeah, that'd be great. See?
Not in his own life. He'll never know this.
Yeah.
He'll just eat it anyway.
Lion's mane? Like, that's, I dig that.
Any oozle.
On par. Here's what it is.
Would I know anything more about the lost treasure itself, like its defenses,
Oh, yeah.
other than its invisibility and
Yes.
cannons?
Yes. So the lost treasure itself is a big boat. It is big, and it's not meant to carry a lot of cargo, although it can carry a lot of cargo. What it's meant to do is blow things out of the water. So it's got guns up in the front, which is kind of unusual for these kinds of boats. It's got guns in the back, but not as many, because who's going to chase it after you've destroyed everything? It's got a number of guns on each side. It's got 2 crow's nests in the top. You would know there's a lot of spellcasters, which is what you were part of that group. You also had a lot of people that were trained in like hand-to-hand combat, that kind of thing. So a lot of swordsmen, that sort of like meaty, bulky kind of guys to go in there and do the work.
Fighting in close quarters.
Exactly. But they were also meant to go down and pick stuff up that's heavy and bring it all up. So a lot of the rocks down there, picking them up, right? Kind of builds. But then you also had a lot of sharpshooters as well. So people that could pick people off from the distance. That was actually one of your main ways of taking down ships, was to shoot the people steering with your sharpshooters.
I like it.
Speaking of which, you've only known one person to carry a long rifle, and that was El Hadar. The fact that you had so many on your boat, now that you've been out and seen the rest of the world, it was actually a really unique thing. You had so many sharpshooters on this boat.
Like gun sharpshooters?
Long gun shooters.
Would I know how to use a gun like that?
You're not proficient, but yeah, you would know. I mean, you understand the mechanics of it.
Should teach me how to use a gun like that.
I want to attach El Hadar's gun to the ship, but that is for a later time.
Oh, that's right. You guys have it.
Yeah.
Oh, it's on the boat?
It's been on the boat the whole time.
Oh, do I know where it is?
I don't even know where it's at. I think it's in one of the bags of
It's
holding.
in the hold of the ship.
Oh, there you go. Uh-oh.
I'm gonna go get it.
Maeve's about to start practicing.
I'm a ranger. What do you mean?
That's a giant gun.
And I'm a dainty lady.
Hey, Rob,
and you-
stand
It'll
over
knock
there.
you back 10
Hold this
feet
target.
every time.
Nothing the gunner feet won't fix.
Oh yeah, we're
Exactly.
So we are back on the boat.
So yeah, I'm assuming you guys went back into the boat, right?
Because
That's it.
I would, you know, of course, relive Rob.
Oh, yeah.
He's deep in slumber. He's
Yeah, he looks like he just took a little nap and
Yeah, I don't see why we wouldn't all get together.
yeah.
Like, sneakily.
Okay, good question.
yes.
How long has it been? 'Cause
Since you guys woke
since
up?
I cast fly.
Oh, yeah, we're done.
Oh yeah, the
It's
fly
been
is over.
hours.
Okay. It took at least an hour and a half for them to get from where they were at to where you're at now.
Okay, then yeah.
I'm gonna go get his rifle. I'm gonna study it for a good 20 minutes.
Okay. Do an intelligence.
Okay,
Not a
Guidance.
saving throw. Not a saving throw.
Guidance.
Are you there?
You're not with them.
I thought we all just got together.
Yeah, but he just took off.
Just straight up
She took
help.
off, went downstairs, and
Plus my regular modifier.
just a regular modifier, intelligence.
12.
Plus guidance one less than a
Oh,
minute.
plus 1, so 13.
13. Yeah.
Nice.
It's so tasty, man. It's right there. I mean, the power, the distance you could have with this. You're just too enthralled by the idea. You don't know how to use
You're
it.
gonna hurt yourself.
She's gonna get like super
Oh, yeah.
giddy, and she's gonna like giggle. She's like,
Yeah.
and then she's gonna she's like, not right now. Maybe later. I'll study you some more. And she's gonna put her back down in the hole.
Okay.
In a secret hiding spot where only
Oh. Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
See?
Maeve might be
See?
trying to gain a new skill on her free time. All right, yeah, so we're all back together. Rob is an undead, but he seems to have like this strong connection with you. So like he wakes up, and he's just happy to be back with you again. So there's a special bond that's been formed between the two of you guys. You guys have been together now for what, a month and a half at this point? Yeah. So
this zombie is living his best.
that's right. His best undead life.
So what do you think
Just like our relationship, it's undead.
It's undead. Undying love.
Undying, yeah.
And also, I just want to check up on the child. And I'm gonna be super nice. I'm gonna make him a nice little pancake that says, "Congratulations, you're my child now." And then and whipped cream and strawberries.
All right. Okay. Okay.
Smiley face on
Yeah.
Like the strawberry. Like a Mickey Mouse.
Yeah.
There you
But a fairy, like a Tinkerbell.
Oh, like the
Maeve, make sure to like throw some mushrooms in there.
So what do you guys think?
Yeah, what's
Not
our
on
best
psychedelic ones,
strategy?
Okay. Now I'm just spitballing, right? I try to sneak around, try to see if I can find a way to kind of infiltrate a little bit. Maybe if there's like somebody that has invisibility that can come with me.
I mean, I got passport first.
Sure.
You have to request these things before it goes.
You don't have to request for me. I have it all the time.
If you have requests,
I
for
am the
my-
ranger / scouter.
Yeah. So we can like scout, so whoever's sneaky, go with me. Then y'all kind of follow behind a little bit.
We could
I
also.
try to go in.
I could water breathing everyone.
And swim
from below.
That's not a bad idea.
Claudia?
I mean,
So-
I
I
could
like
just
that
turn into
better.
a shark.
She can turn into a shark or
That's
dolphin.
true.
Or
But
You
what-
also don't need to breathe.
But we need.
Oh, you're right. I also don't need to breathe. So.
Yeah. You can
The
save your
shark's
shape.
just for
You can
fun.
shave your shapes.
Just
Yeah.
to look cool. And bite really hard.
I like that idea better.
Attack from beneath.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. Then I'll cast water breathing.
And then before we go, I'm just going to, now that we're reunited, I'm going to give you some Lion's Mane mushroom, to just a little bag of it. You can just kind of
I'll take
Take
it.
a
Just
little bit
snack
every
on
day.
it.
Yeah.
Nice.
boost your.
That'll give you better. That'll give you advantage on your next history check.
Okay.
Yeah. Well done.
Water walk will be good for Pavel.
He's staying on the ship. This is water. This is not Pavel's domain. Especially since we're in the ocean, and he goes that far down. He's not.
That's what water walk does. If you can. It's like
So you would remember that there's at least 8 members who are all magic users sitting at the bottom of the water.
Why were we so prepared?
That was part of your gig.
Yeah,
Matter of fact,
know.
you used to hate it, but
I mean, we could send the girls who can polymorph into animals.
Me.
And you and Claudia can turn sharks and eat them.
And eat them.
Yeah, but they're gonna get blasted.
Yep.
so from the back you hear as Rush has his long nails out and he's tapping the.
I can conjure animals to go with you.
I don't
won't
think
be
that's gonna
alone.
help.
Flounder will be
I'll
with
conjure
you.
an octopus.
That's gonna help.
So Brush
look,
is
So I think the best way is probably just maybe what I was going with. I'll try to sneak in. Y'all kind of follow behind and maybe support me.
I don't know if sneaking is an option this time.
I mean,
what is your goal in this endeavor? Gror, you were the one who was in charge of all the security of this place. You knew why you chose this place.
Yeah, I just kind of can't seem to recollect it this time about it. But
The sunken treasure is the treasure of the clan of Corin. I doubt that you would have been so lax in its protection while it's in port. What is your goal? To claim the lost treasure for yourselves? There's not even enough of you to crew it if you were to have it.
Yeah, are we being greedy?
well, I was hoping that there might be some people that kind of remember who
Rejoin.
I was and you know.
And maybe take to a new kind of captainship. Be the more you that you are now, more than you.
Let me
used
ask
to
you
be.
this. You have been more in tune to boat politics recently. Has there been others that maybe not agree with the direction that he's taken this crew?
There's only been one to disagree with Bruck and his direction. And that would be me. Everybody else is well compensated. While you were captain, you did keep everyone well compensated as well. But for whatever reason, the benefactor seems to be lavishing many more boons since your departure.
I see. Well, We can't buy them. We can beat them.
We'll just go full gun blazing.
But we might need to come back for that.
And there's also no one protecting anything else.
And will you be taking the boy with you? into
Oh,
this battle?
whoa, no. He's a child.
Well, does he have skills? You're a child too.
Listen, I'm not from this world. I grew up differently.
He grew up differently too.
In a cult and got beaten. My parents never beat me because I don't have parents. So the world is my parents. And that 1 week I was in magic school, honestly, I was only in there for 1 week. So
Listen, Maeve, you are a mother now.
Yeah.
You need to teach this child.
and this is Grandpa Brush, okay? He can babysit.
Well, I'm
There's
just
also Uncle
thinking
Rob.
we got other fish to fry. You know, we know that there's a town that's still being influenced by the Angel of Light. We know that their operation's still running pretty smoothly underneath the castle. We're here. We're all together. Right?
Yep.
We know where this is.
Go after the head.
I hate to say it, but I mean, I want my shit back more than anybody here. But at this point, maybe it's better that we focus on our true objectives, and we can always come back and find my treasure again. What do you guys think? We can put it to a vote.
Also, if we can get a lucky, not as malnourished, he can actually be a big girl.
I'm fine back here, by the way.
I said, shh.
I'm just fine.
Yeah.
Just want to point out that seasickness, not an issue.
I just feel like
This little boy weighs more than you do.
We're not at
Besides the
advantage
point.
here. In the playing on their terms.
When it's in this spot,
Yeah, I just have a bad feeling about it, guys, and I'd hate
Yeah,
to
I
see.
mean, what's gonna be the smart?
Why don't we wait for when we take back the ship? We'll wait for it to be
In a better
In a-
position.
what is it? A neutral place or
Yeah.
a place in our favor, like at the port or.
Do we have any way of marking or tagging it so we can maybe easily find this in the future?
I don't have anything. Oh, I had you a craft. And the boat's made out of wood chip. I have magic. I guess definitely like up the boat and like put my like Margaret on the boat with one of my druidcraft spells, and I can make it to where I can, or close by, I can smell it. The scent on it, and I can smell
There's only one of you that could pull that off without being caught.
me.
He shakes his head, no.
No, that's okay.
Because you can shapeshift into something that's not.
A
So
person.
you're telling me I should shapeshift into that thing?
You can shapeshift into anything, something
Yeah.
inconspicuous.
Oh,
Something.
are you? I was wondering if you're hinting to the other thing.
Oh no!
Oh.
Then they would all come after you.
Okay.
Turn into a mahi mahi.
Piranha.
I don't know. Snake seems pretty big. I'm trying to find the smallest
seahorse.
thing.
You could. So anything that's really small that you can
raven.
see.
Would probably be easiest, right?
Something aquatic, probably.
Aquatic.
Yeah, so something you can see that's
aquatic.
aquatic, even if it's not on your
It
list.
could be anything you want.
I really
You
like
could
this
you could
bee.
do like a small fish.
Be like a Nemo.
Nemo?
Or a Dory.
Or an octopus.
An octopus. I
A
like
minnow. You could
Yeah,
do an octopus.
I don't know.
They're
I
cute.
feel like people eat octopuses. They don't
They
eat.
eat fish in general.
They don't eat seahorse.
Well, yeah, some people eat octopus, but
Okay,
It's
yeah.
not like a preferred.
I don't know
Yeah.
if these pirates are high class.
Unless
or
you're
not.
Japanese.
shark feet.
I don't know. You might get some Japanese people on here. There's some in this book.
So yeah, she could make it in pretty easily without arousing too much suspicion.
But if that's not something you want to do, we can just back off. We can always find the lost treasure some other time.
I mean, if just sneaking in real quick, marking the ship and leaving.
Okay, go squirt it with your octopus.
I'll go. I could be a squid, squirt it with some ink.
Yeah, you go.
Mhm.
You know,
At
some
the very-
special ink.
Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah,
Whenever
an
it
octopus has
touches-
lots of hands. You
And
can.
then, since you're part mushroom, you can just, make it so if everyone touches it, they have a really bad trip.
Sure. Sounds perfect. One fuse it.
Can you track your mushrooms?
I would assume so. Because she
They're like
made.
a part of her,
I mean, she
right?
gave that one lady a mushroom and she made it into a big mushroom tree. And now she can transport to it. So.
Oh yeah, we do have that.
So yeah, technically,
door.
you could put mushrooms on the hull of the ship, and then always know where it's at.
Yeah.
And that wouldn't be. That'd be right up your alley.
Yeah.
They're not gonna look at it and be like, it's mushrooms.
It's the bottom of the ship. It's underwater.
You said there are
So-
mages underwater.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
I do need to turn into a critter though to get down there.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So yeah, we'll just look. Squid, they use ink. Yeah.
Mhm.
Sure.
Yeah. The
Alright.
octopus there too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They do.
Octopi and
Octopi.
squids. That's what they're called. That's wise.
I'm
I
gonna
know.
eat one of those lion's manes while she's doing all this.
All right, sounds good.
Just kind of little snack,
Little snack.
snackaroonie.
Try
Shake
it
at the
out.
memory, doing some
Yeah.
some
Yeah.
zen.
Some repairing the brain.
Just
you
some
know,
dark shade
neurological
time.
pathways.
I give you guys.
Oh yeah, I'll just go ahead. I like the octopus because they're
Okay.
cute and they're smart and they're intelligent. And you know, maybe out of my little suction cups, I'll just shoot little mushrooms onto the
Nice.
on the bottom.
Okay, so yeah, so you're able to easily transform yourself into one of the octopus, and you start scooting through the water. And as you do, you start scooting through and swimming around. There's a moment where you start seeing something streaking through the water. Not a lot, just every once in a while, something streaks through the water. Something streaks through the water, and as you're paying closer and closer attention, you get closer and closer. You realize that it's the mages that are at the bottom of the water, and they're all casting spells at a rock, and they're trying to hit it with their spells. Passing the time, playing cards underneath the water.
Oh.
There's a few that are on sentry, but none of them are paying attention to you because you're just an octopus, a small, innocent-looking octopus.
Yeah.
And so you make it to the hull. The bottom of the treasure is completely visible. It's only the top portion of the ship that is invisible. And so you find it really quickly and are able, and it's the craziest feeling that you can see through the top areas. Like nothing's there, but you see this big hull
Yeah.
under the water.
Okay.
And you place spores on it?
Yeah.
So you start placing them. How many do you place?
Oh, is there a right answer to this?
You just-
I'm gonna choose
Do a dirty
5.
dozen.
Oh,
Five
we're going
different-
to do a dozen?
Like
Okay.
donuts.
Like donuts? Okay.
Roll for stealth and do it with advantage because they're really not paying any attention to you. They're preoccupied with their little contest,
A rock throwing contest.
spell throwing contest, their little cantrips.
They're just like shooting
Okay,
little
we're gonna
like
roll it again.
firebolt.
Yeah.
Ew.
The good old days.
11?
11. You start placing a few of these different mushrooms. You're able to place 3 of them very easily on both sides of the ship. As you're trying to place the 4th one, you realize that one of them's seen you. And he sees you looking up there and he shoots one of his bolts at you.
Can I?
Do a dexterity saving throw.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, you could ink.
I could eat.
Yeah,
Well,
so that's an ability.
It's like a 20.
Well, after the dexterity, probably. But yeah.
so I still want to do the dexterity, right?
Yep.
She's gonna use the creatures.
6. So can I ink him?
Nope. The bolt hits you, and as it hits you, being that an octopus does not have very many hit points, you suddenly show up as you under the water, and he sees you. And immediately he looks at his buddies, and they all look straight
Can I
at
just
you,
start
as
swimming?
if they're all communicating back and forth. What are you gonna do?
I think my best option is to just start swimming, right? Or can I cast like Cassie's form? Would that even help me? I don't know.
Yeah, you would
Float up.
shoot straight up.
Shoots.
Or
is that a
you
good
still
thing?
have one more wild shape. You can try.
Mm-hmm.
Turn into a barracuda.
Or
You
shark.
Into a shark.
Wild shape is probably your best option.
Okay, I'll just
What
turn
are you
into
gonna
a
choose?
shark really quick and just
I think they have a 60-foot swim speed at least. I think.
yeah,
All right, shark.
shark it is.
All right, and your main objective is just get out of there.
Yeah, I'm just escape. I'm just gonna swim. Can
All right.
Can I still communicate with them?
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
So I'm
Oh
telling
yeah.
them, they got me. They got me. They know.
They got me.
All right, let's try. Come this way. We got you.
Roll 3 dexterity saving throws.
Okay.
And as you're doing you know what? Go ahead and do them all with advantage because you are a fast shark, and you are
Okay,
booking
with
through this
3
water
Saving
3
throws. Dexterity.
with advantage. So you get a total of 6 rolls
First
here.
one. Oh man, 2 is like my popular number tonight.
Oh, this is not.
And
Sorry.
You better hope that she's all by herself, man.
so since I've heard that, I'm just gonna like
Oh,
put
there
my
we
body
go.
over the edge to make
That's
hands into the
19.
water,
We're gonna take that one.
and I'm gonna cast conjured animals, and I'm gonna conjure like. How many can I conjure?
8.
Little ones?
I wonder if it's what level, yeah.
I'm gonna conjure 8
Okay.
little piranhas and send them her way.
All right. So the piranhas are making their way towards you as you're.
Obviously, they're gonna go like.
So the first one was 18, right?
19.
19? Okay, yeah. You see these spells. They're all shooting past you. First volley misses. The second volley. What was the...
22.
Again, you are just swimming and dodging and weaving. Serpentine! Serpentine!
Okay, 16 plus 4. Oh, cool, 20. Okay.
All
Dirty
of these... Oh, perfect. So these things are just flying by you as you are just booking as fast as you possibly can. After your third roll, you're now out of the distance, and they're not pursuing you. They are staying close to the boat to protect it.
Oh, shucks.
I still send piranhas after them, so it's.
That's fine. These are help maybe distract them.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
So, yeah, unfortunately, the mushroom thing wasn't the best idea.
How many of them
We
were there?
saw this awesome putting mushrooms on the boat. I got...
We
What?
found 9 of
I
those
got
guys
9.
down to the bottom.
I got 9, and they're on the bottom. So did he even see the mushrooms, or did he just see me at the boat? Kind of.
He saw you as you're placing your 4th set of mushrooms. And then he shot at you, and then you turned back into yourself. So
He
you
saw me,
got
like,
3
putting
on
my
there.
hand on there, but he didn't see what I was doing.
Yeah, he just saw a
Or I should
suspicious
say my
looking.
tentacle.
Yeah.
Octopus.
He saw a suspicious looking octopus and shot at you for fun.
Okay. Well, I think it's time to get out of here.
Yeah.
What do you guys
Let's go
think?
back into the castle.
Yeah.
All right.
I think they're chasing us. They have piranhas to.
So we'd like to get back to the boat, and I want to navigate us kind of out and away, even if I gotta take us out a little bit, long way around, and kind of get out of this cove.
Okay.
As carefully as we can, right? And
Okay.
make our way back to Castle Wellspring.
Okay, just gonna go to the main port there.
I think that's okay with everybody.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, let's do that.
Okay, so you make your way back into the port. Your navigation skills are amazing. I mean, you were the captain of the ship, so I'm not gonna make you roll. And as you're sailing it back in, you realize that there's no ships in the harbor. Everything is gone.
Interesting.
Small boats, big boats, everything is gone. Again, this place didn't have that many big boats to begin with.
So the treasure would have been the biggest.
Yeah, the
By
treasure
far.
was by far the biggest thing in the water. And it was only in the harbor when you guys were in the graveyard.
Yeah.
And so, yeah, there's hardly anything left. So you guys pull in. And so Brush looks at you all and says, all right, now what seems to be your next plan of action?
Well,
Go to the castle. Right? They're
Castle
still
or church?
running the operation.
I think we want you to hold down the fort here, if you don't mind.
Maybe
Well,
sail the
once you
ship
enter-
out.
Yeah, if you see any kind of trouble, try to send a signal if you can. But if not, just get out, back out of here.
No, I would suggest staying out at the further parts, out into the ocean.
Yeah,
The
go-
people
Why don't you
seems
take the boat out? Keep it out and we'll signal you.
Keep the kids safe, please. And Alex.
And Rob.
Yeah.
Yeah, how
Is Rob swabbing the deck right now? Is he just kind of just...
Yeah.
Everybody roll perception.
Always. He's like a rumba.
He's like a rumba.
Rob is?
Yeah. What are we rolling?
Perception.
That's my fight. Oh, shit.
Ah!
Um,
We're not using that dice for the rest of the night.
26.
Ooh, you,
10.
nice. You see it.
9.
9? No.
8.
Nope.
6.
Oh, wait,
Okay.
wait. I can use Okay,
Can I
so
spend a source?
15 with my psychic ability
Oh, yeah.
added.
Nope.
Still not? Okay,
Nothing.
well, then I don't lose that die.
So,
So you see it,
I see.
and you were the one who was with Maeve and Pavel at the.
Well, and I can just
Oh.
share. I'll just share with them whatever it is I see.
So you're, so you and Brush have pulled the boat into harbor.
Yeah.
You guys are tying up the boat real quick so you guys can get off. You
Yeah.
guys get ready to go. You're having a discussion about what to do afterwards, and so you guys are really engaged on like what the next plan is. You on the other hand are kind of looking out at the city. You're looking about what's going on, and you notice that there is a woman. She's come out of one of the one of the buildings that's usually there to mark down who's in the harbor, paying their harbor fees and that kind of stuff. And she comes out and she's running toward the boat. And you recognize her immediately.
Is
It's
it
the boy's mom.
Okay, where's the boy?
He's in the boat with you.
Okay, guys, boy's mom. I don't know.
Is she crazy?
12 o'clock,
Are we
whatever.
giving
She's
the
crazy.
kid back?
She's crazy.
She's psycho.
Okay.
I'm gonna take.
Or is she a worried...
Am I taking this lady out
Is
while
she-
she's on the
Is
dock?
she a worried mother? I mean, I know my mom would probably
Cultist.
She's still under the influence of the crazy
ex-cultist.
No.
No.
No, she's not under the
still-
influence anymore. Maybe let's reunite them, see how they react to
Yeah.
each other.
Let's do was it
I already told her that some other lady.
supervised meeting?
She
yeah, a
is.
supervised meeting.
How about
Visitation.
How
and I'll
about,
smoke this lady if she gets
how about
squirrely.
I make them invisible and make him
Swirly.
see?
He might want to go
Okay,
to his mother.
what
What does
about
the
what
boy want to do?
wants?
Yeah.
I'm not going there. So we look the same.
Okay, so you're going inside. Everybody else is staying above.
Yeah.
She is carrying a harpoon.
Oh shit!
Okay, no one's inside.
Guys, come on, she's crazy.
And I said, "Look to the boy. Do you want to fight for an adventure and be safe and and not be hit, or do you want to go back with those crazy people that call themselves your parents and be hit for nothing, for stupid things?"
And he looks very kind of confused, but it doesn't take him long to answer. I want to be with my mother. My parents. I want to be with them. I want to.
Even though they let you get beat in the street.
And again, he's just kind of confused. No, it's just.
All under the spell.
I want to be with my parents.
Sure. I'm gonna make like this little beautiful, like rose petal in my hand with my trophy nose, and I'm just gonna have a stone in the middle. And say, "This is for you. You got you. If you're ever in danger, you just talk to the rose."
So he kind of takes it from you.
But don't tell your mom about it.
Okay.
And maybe best tell your mom that we actually saved you.
From prison.
From that
Yeah.
necromancer.
Necromancer.
This tall woman with white hair that's not Claudia. And she patrols
You
dead
guys
people.
took me from my home.
We saved you.
Oh no, I think you're confused.
Yeah,
That was
we
a
saved
dream.
you. And now
I
we're bringing
remember you
back.
guys taking me from
See,
my
we're
home.
coming back into harbor. I saw your mom. Can
At
I-
this point, Mom is there at the harbor.
Can I try to reconvince him of this story?
Yeah,
modify
everyone
memory.
else.
Maybe I'll give him some mushrooms.
Give him some mushrooms and try to. Let's see if you can get him to eat any. That's persuasion. So Mom is now at the on the dock right
Yeah.
next to the boat.
12.
She's leveling her spear, the harpoon at you, and let's see who's still up above. It's Pavel. Actually, she's gonna be leveling at that because she knows him. What have you done with my son? You give him back to me right now. It's wrong what you've been doing. And she's just hitching a fit at the top.
Like, lady, chill. Your son is fine.
Can I check some mushrooms and her?
Are you down there? Are you down there with me or with Or with them? Up there with them.
I'm just.
At this point, you can hear the boy yelling out for his mom.
Yeah.
Let's just let them go
shit.
back together.
Yeah.
I know he's there, and you can see she's like visibly shaking. Her whole body is just shaking with fear and anger and confusion, but she is determined.
Be like, listen, lady, we'll give you your son back, but you can't beat him anymore.
I would never beat my son. Who do you think I am?
We watched
They
you
were under the
encourage
spell.
him get whipped in the street.
I
Look at his back.
I didn't do that.
Yes, you
I
did.
wouldn't.
Then don't
you
let
let
the
it
fairy
happen.
be.
I'm the only fairy around here, and let me tell you, those two fairies are fake. They're
Oh
just
man.
thieves, pixies. and stuff.
Do intimidation with advantage.
19.
You can see her. She just kind of buckles, and she's holding on to the harpoon now with it's something just to hold on to at this point. She kind of falls to one of her knees, and she's just sobbing, and she's just, "Give me back my son. I don't know what was wrong with me. I don't know why I did what I did, but that's my son. You can't keep him. He's mine."
I'm gonna say, listen, lady, we'll give your son back. Fair warning: do not drink any of the water here. Do not go bathing in the beaches here or the lakes because it's tainted.
Really, you should just move.
You should move. You know, it's a great place you should go to. Not Elderhold, but there's another place, and we know
That's my home.
And we
Somewhere,
know we
somewhere
know
else.
Queen. Her name's Queen Sophie. She is very lovely. Her palace is beautiful. Her town's beautiful. Great food, great ale. If you're into that, very protective. You should go there.
Fine, just give me my son, and we'll be on our way.
And don't take your husband with you.
I don't even know who that man is.
Even awkward. So he's great. He's crazy. He's the one that hit your son. So let's just.
You're gonna give him back?
Here's your kid.
Yeah.
Pretty much toss him.
You see the son embrace the mom, and the mom embrace the son. And as they are, you realize that your flower that you gave the boy is just on the ground. He doesn't care for anything. He just wants his mom. And she looks at all of you guys, and she just kind of picks up a harpoon, like, "Don't follow me."
You're
But she
welcome.
barely has enough strength to even hold this thing up, as she kind of scoots off, and eventually she just drops it and runs off with her son. And they run off together. They're not going back to the city. You can see they're heading off in the other direction.
Are we going to the castle or what?
Yeah.
We're so good.
No, we're good people.
Actually, it's true. You guys saved the son,
Yeah.
and you reunited
It
them.
was just like a long babysitting.
That's right. That's right.
Should ask
It's not
for
kidnapping.
No.
I fed him. I
That's
should ask
right.
for money.
Maeve, come on. You could have been a mother.
All right. So what are you guys gonna do now?
Head towards the castle. We know our path actually pretty well from the harbor to the castle. We made that route before.
Mm-hmm. Going through the front doors, or you're going to go over the side again?
No, we're gonna really go through the side. I think the back way, the back entrance.
Yeah.
All right. More fly spells and twin spells and
Not for me.
gaseous forms.
I thought there was like a
Like cellar.
Oh no, because we went through
Through the
the
castle.
castle before.
I mean, I will go fly up and look for any stealth roll you fly up. Look for any open.
Well, if we're all together, then I'll just do.
And then I can just get you from there and try to find an entrance.
Yeah, but you're by yourself. It's not good.
I mean, you can climb
I'll
up
do a
walls.
4th level fly on both of you, because both of you can carry something.
Aleki is also going to be staying on the boat. He does not
Okay.
want to go anywhere.
Or we can make our way to the church and use the portal there. We can get back over the wall and back to the church without being caught.
Yeah, that's true. The church can see that. We don't know if the necromancy chick is going.
We went through the castle last time, right?
Yeah,
with
but
Rush.
with help.
Yeah, that's true.
And the
He did
prince-
show us the way once.
And I almost got kicked out.
Well, there's gonna be guards. We know there's guards on the way.
And the princess hates me.
Well, doesn't Rush know the princess?
No, but now they're like after us.
After I called her a bitch.
What do you
I
think?
did.
They might
I
be after
think-
us.
I think the church. I think that's the safest route.
Yeah, because it'll get us directly into the bowels of the castle.
Yeah.
Are we doing any kind of short rest anytime soon or no?
It's up to you guys.
Just because my wild champs are up, so I mean I can.
Actually, you know what? On the ride back from the lost treasure, you could count that as a short rest.
Okay.
Because it would have taken
nap.
it would
Take
have
a little
taken a
nap.
couple of hours, and you couldn't have helped steer the ship anyway. So yeah, that would have been a good place for you guys to take a short little rest.
Yeah, I was fine.
All right, so you guys are back at the wall where you guys made it over previously. How are you getting over? To people that are flying, or are you
So
climbing?
you're flying. I can carry somebody. Pavel can carry the other person. Or I can fly.
Okay, so Pavel is flying,
Flying. I'm flying.
and we're
We're both
carrying.
carrying Lyria and
All right,
Claudia.
I don't disappear.
Claudia.
all right, sounds good. So I think that's
So just
everybody, right?
Fly at 4th level.
I think so.
Mark off all your twin spells and all that kind of stuff. Just getting
I'm
back
just
and
gonna
forth,
I'm
man.
just gonna do it as a higher level.
There you go.
Spend some shit. Spend 6 of these guys.
All right, so you guys make it over. As soon as you make it over, you realize that the tone of the city has changed. There's a lot more soldiers that are out. They're more in the middle of the main pathway.
Yeah.
There's only one main path from the main gate all the way up to the castle. And it's in the middle of these of the siding areas. As you guys are walking around, you do see that there are some posters that are new. They're up against the walls.
Oh no.
And they look like people that you know.
Us.
Yeah, it looks just like you guys. The sketching is a little off. Someone has actually sketched these things. But it all says that you have kidnapped the princess.
God.
Why
That's
do I
so
think it's one thing after
accusatory.
another?
How much is it for? Is it less or more from what my other one new poster?
Death.
Where's the church?
I'm gonna write-
No reward?
From where we're at?
Halfway up. From where you guys are at, from the castle being the top,
Well, looks like
gate
we're
being
going
the
to
bottom,
this place.
halfway up is where you guys would be going to the church.
First.
But you can definitely tell
Tree
the
of Elderhold. God, me and Paul will
the
be
soldiers are
great.
looking around for you
Welcome
guys.
to the club. For
All
the
right, so
Wonder Club.
we'll fly up onto the roofs.
Okay.
And start making our way. I can start kind of like leaping around. I'll kind of like scout ahead a little bit and
I
see
will
if we
also
can
scout
kind
with
of
him.
see if we can kind of like get a path.
Okay.
Whenever they're like as a group that's like walking by, we'll
Okay.
duck down and hide. Wait for them to kind of clear, and then we'll like mentally, telepathically tell them that it's clear and let them follow.
Go ahead and do stealth checks since you guys are leading the pack.
Oh, I'm also going to cast Pathway Trace on us.
Nice.
Oh,
Good
it's gonna
job.
be a good time to do it.
This
yeah.
is
That's
the
what I was
time.
like,
That
oh,
would be a 34.
Ooh, so yeah, you are able to move through the tops of these buildings. You seem to stop the group.
Oh, you can move this?
You can.
Oh, I thought it was just us two.
It's okay. 22?
Oh, I thought we were doing a group stealth check, but no.
No, it's just these two are leading the
Okay,
group.
yeah, no. Those.
Yeah, so when like soldiers are coming by and they're looking around, they manage to stop you guys and hold you guys back. Pavel at this point is actually putting on some of the wax onto all of his armor to give himself.
Actually,
Regular
he has boots.
rolls.
He has boots.
Oh, that's right, he's got boots now.
So now he has a
But I did add that on mine as well.
Oh, perfect. So he's holding his own, a little slower. He's kind of a heavy guy. But yeah, you guys make it so that you are across the street now from the church. If you wait to the right opportune moment, you can probably make it.
I also got a natural 20.
Okay. You guys want to make a run for the church?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
All right. I need everybody to do. Let's go ahead and do saving throws actually on this one. Dexterity to see how well you guys make it across without.
With Pass Without a Trace?
With pass without the trace, which adds an additional 10.
Whoa.
What's the addition to that?
Plus 10.
Plus 10.
So 10.
Whatever roll you make, plus 10.
24.
24.
30.
30.
29.
29.
24.
30.
I
24.
rolled a 17.
Roll the 10 plus 10 plus 8 plus 1.
Pavel is 18.
Plus 1.
No, that's actually 28. There's a moment where you hear Pavel, and it sounds like he's, carrying a bunch of chains while he's running.
Missed one spot in his armor.
Makes some. Oh, it kind of closes it up, and you guys make it straight into the church. The church is completely and utterly vacant. Nobody's there.
Wow.
Everybody is out.
Can we bar the door?
Absolutely.
Because I feel like that's bad. That's karma waiting to happen. Somebody would just walk through the door.
Sure.
All right. So some of the pews and things are wooden.
Oh.
Easily.
I'm gonna Druidcraft then, and I'm gonna literally make it one solid piece of wood.
Oh, just fully seal it shut.
Yeah.
I was gonna.
And she's just gonna
You
go.
shall not pass.
She's gonna go. And for most of them, like she's soldering it, it's just disappearing. And then on the outside, she's gonna hold it for a second, and just like, okay, done. So maybe that comes up to the outside. There's actually spikes on the other side.
Right.
Wooden spikes, like thorns.
Yeah.
All right. What do you guys want to do?
Start making our way towards the tunnels.
Okay.
And then try to hit the portal and see if we can. Bam.
Alrighty.
To the bottom of the castle.
Let me move you around a little bit. So, yes, you easily find the portal to get to this location. As soon as you come through it again, you realize that the smoke and the mist that was there previously is completely gone. The floors look sticky with blood still. The smells of the oils and the blood and other smells just kind of make you gag a little bit as you suddenly go from a church environment, clean, orderly, incense, now suddenly into this area. It's kind of a jarring moment for you guys. Yep.
You two in the front.
There's nobody around. You don't even hear wind. Where do you guys want to go?
Let's start making our way towards the. So Shadow and I will kind of lead the way,
Okay.
and Pavel is kind of like right behind us, but kind of clustered around the others, I believe.
Yeah, Paddle and I are in the middle.
And then I'll be kind of like taking the front, and then we'll go and make our way back towards the throne pit room, gladiator room,
Gotcha.
and then kind of go from there.
As you make yourself
I think
go
it's
around some of these corners, go ahead and do a perception check, just you up in front. Just a regular perception check, no advantage.
Yeah, so just 19. I rolled a natural 19. So with perception would be +8.
You notice that there is a small film of mist coming in from that room, slowly making its way across the floor into the rest of these rooms.
And it looks like the same color mist, the black mist. All
Right
well,
now, it's very, very low.
yeah.
It just moves very, very slow, almost like lava would.
Okay.
Very thick, very porous, but just moves very slow, kind of piling
And
up.
I'll kind of just like crawl up the wall, kind of
Do you
stay out of it.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna let you guys know about it.
I'll just use I can control the radius. I'll just blast it back down the tunnel the way we're going.
Okay.
Sorry.
Do a spell attack.
Oh. I don't like that. Spell attack? What is my motherfucking attack? $14.
So you start to use the wind to try to push it out of the way, and for the most part, you're successful. It makes a path. For whatever reason, it's hard to keep the mist from pouring back into your path that you're walking on. It keeps clinging to the walls and keeps wanting to come back in. And as you guys are walking around, just for fun, let's have
I'm flying.
2 of you. You're flying.
Yeah.
Actually, the 3 of you guys. Roll a d4 and tell me if you have even or if you have odds.
That's exciting.
You, Lyria, and Darkshade.
Oh, me?
All the people that were down.
Wait.
Even with me on the wall, right? Still?
Mhm.
With 2.
I've never
Okay.
used you before.
Okay.
What the hell does they go to?
Those are very
As Mordai uses the wind to push apart, there's a moment where it starts to creep up the walls. And that's where you're hiding. And so you scramble even higher, instinctually knowing that you do not want to touch the mist. And as you do, it barely comes into contact with you. And you have these almost whispers in your mind. But it's not enough to keep control of you. You stay out of the way. You also feel this instinctual need to stay away from it. It's almost as if this mist is like a poison, and you are very afraid of it. The two of you guys. But Mordai's spell keeps it pressed to the sides. It seems to level itself off, and even though it's taking some strain from him, you're able to stay out of the mist. You make your way into the next room, which is the pillar room, along with
Where the portal was.
the portal was and the throne.
Is the portal still there?
The portal is gone.
Oh, yeah.
However,
Go back.
there is somebody new sitting in the middle of the room with lightning striking that one person. And they are creating this mist. The mist is extremely low at the moment. It's only in that bottom section in here, and it's slowly making its way up. Mordai's spell still carves a path for you. But they have basically repolarized 2 of the pillars, so that now 2 of the pillars are sucking the life from this person that's in the middle.
But at a weaker, slower rate.
At a weaker and slower rate, which is why the mist is not so high.
Okay.
So I just blast them.
Yeah, shatter.
I do have Shatter, but I also have Eldritch Blast. We can just Eldritch Blast now.
Oh, yeah.
So we'll do Lyria and I together. We'll just.
Eldritch blast away.
All right, Elder's Blast, go for it. Do an attack rolls.
You're not attacking the same one?
Well, let's do different pillars.
I guess we could. Different one.
See who blows the pearl first.
Oh, her, probably.
Oh, maybe not.
Oh, natural 20 on
Nice.
I
one
got
of
one
them.
too. I got one.
And then 22, and then I think that's an 11, so 21. Oh,
Okay.
it's another 12, so 22 again.
Okay, so you rolled twice?
3 times.
3 times, perfect.
I have a natural 20 plus 9, and then 13, 2 13s.
2 13s. You strike the first one with all 3 of your strikes, and the pillar falls to the ground. As you are doing your first one, it strikes, and you know that there's lightning coming off of those to shoot off towards you.
Yeah.
You move out to the side. You strike with the second one, and as you strike it, it looks as though it's coming straight at you. But as he casts the other one, it seems to diminish and just pass through you as opposed to striking you and holding you. However, there's a moment. Go ahead and roll another d4 for me and tell me if you get even or odds.
Just her.
Just her.
Even.
Even. As it passes through you, you realize that it's connected to the mist. And there's a moment where your eyes seem to go white just for a moment. And then you manage to catch yourself once again. There was just a moment where you almost lost yourself. And you felt like going upstairs and making a family is the best thing in the world for you.
Ugh.
Going upstairs and making an offering to the Angel of Light
No.
just seems right.
No.
It was only for a moment, but it was a moment too long. You manage to catch hold of yourself again, and you watch as one of the pillars crumbles to the ground. The pillar, the person in the middle, falls to the ground as well. The mist seems to slowly dissipate, and even with one pillar still up, a third of the way broken, it has nothing to connect to anymore, and so it just fizzles out.
I'll shoot the last one.
Okay.
I'll just finish it off.
You can also do attacks on it as well.
Do you want to attack it together?
Oh, sure.
Just obliterate this thing.
Sure.
Okay.
Why not?
Powder to dust.
19, 26, 17.
Okay. And what'd you get? Just-
16, a 17 plus 9,
Mhm.
and 12.
The first two is all that you needed.
Yeah.
And so, yes, you guys totally just obliterate this last pillar that was holding itself up.
Yeah.
At this point, no lightning is in the bottom, and the wind and the area and the pit has just completely gone away. What do you guys want to do? There is a unconscious person in the middle of the room.
Let's see if they need help. I feel like Pavel probably.
Yeah,
would.
Pavel would definitely go and cure wounds or
Yep.
use
Lay on hands.
Yeah.
Okay. Pavel runs up, and there's a moment. Pavel's so great about healing people and taking care of people, but there's a moment where he hesitates and he looks down at the person down below him. There's a moment you can see that he doesn't want to heal them.
Uh-oh.
What?
It's one of the main priests of the Church of the Angel of Light. It was actually the one major priest, the Pope of the priests.
That he was having some problems with.
Mm-hmm.
But then I think, like, after hesitation, he'd be like, "Alright, this is just my
Yep.
chance to."
And he sits there and he puts his hands on them and starts to heal them. As he does,
This is fun.
the person that was there, the head priest of this area, again, that faces of meth look of just, he looked very youthful, very young, very powerful and strong and courageous. He just looks kind of like a husk now. But he comes to, and as he looks up, he even speaks in a different dialect almost. Who are you guys? What are you doing here?
Guess we're here rescuing you. It looks like.
You're the
Who do I need rescuing?
because you are worshiping a evil god.
You've been in a cult and you've been brainwashed for like
And you've been having
indiscriminate period of time.
There are these pillars shooting lightning at you.
Just turning your life force into vapor.
You don't look so good.
I had a
Still
dream
need
of-
more childish emotion.
Yeah.
that probably wasn't a dream. That probably really happened.
Oh no, I don't think. And you see him, he starts to throw up, and as he does, all this smoke and mist comes out from his chest, and it starts to spill out against the ground.
Step
We
back.
honestly probably should have used like an exorcism, honestly. Like, let's be real here.
As he does, he just passes out on the ground. He's alive. Pavel goes up and continues to heal him a little bit more. He's used 2 spells to lay on hands, and he just leaves him.
Alright, let's keep going.
I'm gonna catch
Are we going
Maeve.
up?
No.
Or down?
gonna catch Maeve and, like-
Is there a way up? I thought there was just one path. One way, right?
No, not yet.
How many paths are
You
there?
don't feel
Out.
you
Like,
wanna,
once-
like-
there's 2.
Start a family.
Oh yeah, there
God, no.
was like stuff in these areas that we never got to
Before
explore.
we came here, I really wanted to get knee surgery. But I think it was just because of
The weird elven.
the weird
magic.
elf people.
Yeah, can we go and look in those rooms real quick to see if there's anything inside them?
Which one do you want to go?
Each
Each one of these doors opens up to a long path.
Let's go to the left one,
Okay.
and then I'll investigate to see if there are like any traps or locks or anything like
Guidance.
that.
Ah, good. Roll for investigation. As you guys start making your way down the left pathway there, you all get this sense of claustrophobia. The rooms and the hallway doesn't seem to be closing in on you at all. It still seems to be the same size, the same width, and everything else. But for whatever reason, there seems to be a presence on the sides of these walls that seems to be pressing in on you, almost as if the shadows themselves are squeezing you.
14.
You continue to walk down and down. There's a few traps that have been easily found by you. Some pressure plates. But there's one that you miss.
No.
As you do... who's the line items that we have? Who do we have in the front? Is you?
Yeah.
I would be right there.
Maeve's right behind me. Shadow's right next to me as well. Pavel's right next to Maeve, and then everybody else is right behind Pavel.
All right, let's do our dexterity saving throws in that order. Starting with you.
Does Pavel still get plus whatever else?
Oh yeah.
Oh, that's right. Yes.
Yes, I do. +5.
Yes.
If you're next to him, within 5 feet of him.
I probably.
Or is it
Alright.
10 feet.
10 feet of him.
So starting with Darkshade, what did you get?
15.
Oh, well, no one else has this.
With +5.
I know I didn't get +5.
Yeah, because he's too far in the front.
Yeah.
You see this javelin
Oh.
spiral through the front. You tried to jump out of the way, just as it hits you in the shoulder. You've seen this javelin before. It's one of the ones that the angels from the pictures
Yeah.
had and strapped you with. You're going to take 18 points of slashing damage.
I'm gonna uncanny dodge that.
Okay, perfect.
Down to 9.
9. Yeah, but then because you've stopped the projectile, it doesn't go any further back, and so you guys don't have to worry about your saving throws. But now you know what to look for. So you continue
saw
to
that
move
happen,
forward.
assuming.
What's that?
You saw that happen, assuming. You saw this one get hit by the
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Dave, it's the full thing.
Okay.
Okay.
Can I take that javelin?
Sure.
As you continue to move down this pathway, and as it seems to like keep closing in on you.
Pull it out.
7.
Nice. It's only 2 points of damage there.
Yeah.
You do start hearing a noise. It's a very familiar noise that you guys hear.
Crazy ass.
You walk into this room, and as you walk into the room, you see that there is, against the far right side, boxes, crates. Some of the crates are full, some of them are empty. The crates look very familiar. You've seen some of these crates before.
From the home base?
Yep. A lot of these crates were taken from the pirates' main place that you guys were investigating and taking a look at,
Nice.
and a lot of them are here now. Some of them are empty, and some of them are still full.
Can I take a little peek, see what's in there?
Well, there seems to be a lot of different types of currency. Most of it is gold, but you also see some platinum. You also see some silver and things like that. Yeah, if you want to go and start looting this
I'm
area.
shoveling it in my bag of holding faster than you've ever
As
seen.
you're doing
Lord
that, I'll
Ramu.
keep watch on the portal and make sure.
I use mage hand to get an extra hand.
I also
Okay.
use my main gun hand, and I'm like, just like shoveling it.
So
Greedy.
go ahead and do.
Okay.
Go ahead and each of you guys do percentile dice for me, and then
These guys.
Y'all two over here in the middle.
The 100.
Probably not.
Okay, just
I just want to be looking
Pavel
at
is
all
actually-
the boxes.
Yeah.
I just want to look at all of them.
Pavel's there at the portal with you. And he's just looking through. As you're sitting there and you're looking through the portal, you do feel
83.
some kind of things coming through, like you're standing next to an open window, and you feel the temperature from the inside coming and hitting you.
It's hot.
It's not.
It's cold.
It's not.
Okay.
It's a presence. It's a feeling like weather, but it's not hot.
Is there
not
any
cold.
smells coming out of it?
Nothing.
Like steam.
It almost seems to be the absence of weather, the absence of heat or cold, the absence of everything. And you can feel it because you can feel your side having cold. And it seems to brush out with its nothingness and then brush back just as you were at an open window. So percentile dice, what did you guys roll?
74.
You end up with 74.
Yeah.
7,400 gold.
I got 110.
Okay, 10,000 gold.
7,000. How much?
Is it just gold?
For the most part, there's mostly just gold. There is a
Is there any books or anything else? Like,
no
any other
books.
valuables?
There seems to be a lot of like mechanical pieces, but most of it seems to be like they're building something else. Like it's all the raw materials.
All right, guys, what do you think?
All right,
Ready to
let's
go
go.
through?
Yeah, that was worth it. I looked down that one.
Everybody's going through.
Yeah, this time.
Everybody's going together.
Ready
Yeah,
to
I'll
dive in?
be leading the way with this.
I wrap my tail around Nate's waist. And be like, you're not allowed to explode this time.
I don't have no more beads. I need some more.
Well, you're with me.
As you step through one at a time, you find yourselves in a very bizarre alternate plane of existence. The existence, you guys know this place very well. The only thing that is of any kind of note that's around you is that there seems to be a small thumb-sized light, white, orangish kind of a color, far, far in the distance. So far that if it was a sun, it would give you some kind of warmth, but it's so far away, it's not giving any kind of warmth.
We're like deep, deep in the house.
There is
Almost the abyss.
no planet. There's no planet. There's no plants. There's no water. There's no hardly anything. There is just broken, dead earth all around you. No nutrients in this earth. There
No
is
creatures.
no creatures whatsoever.
Tremor
There
sense
is.
ring?
What's that?
Can I use my tremor sense ring? 300.
Absolutely.
Remember to use it. 19.
You feel absolutely nothing, and it unnerves you. Even when there's nothing around, you can still feel the tremors of animals and bugs and things kind of rustling around just slightly. This is a complete vacuum of anything. The ground seems to be the only thing of substantial anything, and yet even it is just void of anything of value. It is just, it's not even dirt, it's almost like rock, dust, almost.
Jeez. No landmarks or anything around.
Flat as flat can be in all directions.
And just endless.
Endless.
Well, pick a direction and start walking.
Let's just go straight wherever the portal came in. Like wherever the portal, we'll just follow that in the straight.
Okay. It's actually, if you were, the only thing that you can really use to navigate is by this thumb-sized sun off in the distance, right? The sun seems to be behind the portal,
Okay.
and so you're walking further away from the sun as far as direction is concerned.
Okay.
As you continue to start walking, it almost seems like there's something farther in the distance, almost as if there is a shadow of a building farther, way down in the distance. But it's so far away, it's almost as if you can't see it at all. I'd like for everybody to do a wisdom saving throw.
Of course.
With advantage, but not with advantage. With +5 because power.
Mhm.
Huddled up. Wisdom save.
20.
Save.
18.
Save.
26.
Save.
Power's bonus.
22.
Save.
17.
Save.
Become next to Apple.
And save.
Thank goodness, too. That was my bonus.
There's moments as you continue to walk through that it almost feels as though the darkness and the void is trying to make its way inside of you. You're not just here, it is also trying its hardest to turn you into this nothingness, this void. You continue to walk. There are no footsteps, there are no tracks to follow. It is just emptiness. After what feels like a couple of hours of walking, you start to feel hungry. Let's do perception checks. Let's see who has the highest perception.
That'd be 27.
27?
18.
18?
11.
Nope.
9.
Nope. Kira, what'd you get?
7.
7. Nope.
Nope. Belle does not get it. So you're the only one at this point who can hear this. It almost feels like what I would want to say is on the wind you hear a voice, but there is no wind. But you can hear this voice from the void kind of speaking to you, and it's in a female's voice. And she says, "You're hungry. I can see that you're hungry. You're famished. You need something to sustain you along this long, wearisome journey. Ask me, and I'll turn these stones into food for you. Just ask, and I will happily feed you."
Guys, I'm kind of hungry. Got anything to eat?
Yeah.
Yeah,
of
we
course.
do.
Have a big old portobello mushroom.
Yeah.
We're needing a lot of mushrooms today.
I have some rations.
I don't know if that's gonna cut it, guys.
Do you put any of that food in your mouth?
I'm gonna try one of the mushrooms first.
As you put it into your mouth, it almost turns into not sawdust. That would have too much flavor. It turns into ash in your mouth, and then just your mouth turns black, and you have that taste of just nastiness, no nutrition whatsoever.
That's not working, guys.
Welcome.
Who had the next
to-
highest perception? You hear the
18.
voice. Come now. Simply just ask, and I'll feed you.
No, thank you, strange lady. I have food in my backpack. That's all you hear me say.
Just like, what?
Yeah, no one else can hear this, only you.
She speaks out loud sometimes. Guys, there's a strange lady saying that I'm hungry. She's like, she's trying to offer me food like
Yeah, don't accept food from
Yeah,
strangers.
don't accept food from strangers, especially not here.
That's why I just told her. I
You
got
might have not had a mother to teach you this.
Don't
but I
agree to any favors or owing anybody favors here. It's not a good
Just
place,
don't believe
guys.
anything.
Don't talk to anybody.
What about a deal? Deal?
No, goes for the devil.
I mean, I feel like you should it, but ever don't make any deals with anyone.
After a moment, everybody can hear the lady,
Uh-oh.
It's getting
and
louder.
she's becoming a little bit more persistent.
Like,
And you can actually start seeing slightly a face of a woman, and she's looking down on you. And she says, "But I have so much here for you. It is delicious. It is amazing." And as she says this, the small rocks around you almost seem to flower as if they're plants. And on each one of these plants grows different fruit, extremely bright colored. You see different loaves of bread still steaming all around you. And before you know it, there's a banquet all around you.
guys.
Can I
do not know about this.
cast protection from evil and good on Maeve?
I'm like, listen, lady, you're kind of pushy,
Oh, twin
and
spell.
it kind of makes me uncomfortable. But I am hungry, and
Stop.
Just ask me.
Also,
I'll This will be yours.
I don't know if it's like Mary where we are right now because we're kind of in nowhere. But my friend over here, his dad's a king of a layer of hell and ice. And he said not to make deals with anybody, especially creepy ladies.
As you say this, the food seems to just slowly go back into the ground, and it all disappears.
No, I don't know why she's trying to convince me.
Shit.
And you all feel hungrier. What are you guys gonna do?
Right.
Continue walking?
Did you see
Can I say, hey lady, I am Mordai, son of Levistus, Lord of Stygia. What is the deal here? Is this like gluttony or something?
No response. No wind, no air.
This place is boring as fuck.
I think it's meant to be.
Yeah.
Continue walking?
That tracks.
Yeah.
I'm
Yeah.
just starting to wonder if it's gonna get us anywhere. I'm getting
Or we're
like
just walking.
really impatient.
In circles.
Has
We're not
As
walking
you say
hours.
this, suddenly a path shines up right in front of you.
Guys, I don't trust any of this.
Follow the trail. Trust in me, and I will lead you to your destination. All you need to do is just follow the trail before you.
Are you trying to give us Stockholm? Because this seems very Stockholm.
And there is actually a trail in front of you. It looks as though it's made of the big rocks and things that make cobblestone paths. It's the only thing that you can see in front of you, and it seems to be going towards that castle's building in the distance.
I feel like it's
a trap.
yeah, like a part of the punishment that we have to play their game to
Yeah.
progress.
Yeah.
It's kind of how things work. Right.
As you're looking off in the distance, each of you sees something a little bit different.
Okay.
You see trees in the far distance that you're heading towards, that this path is going towards. You see, it looks like a path that will open up into the land of hell that you are familiar with. It's full of ice, glaciers. You see the big trees of your the elven forest that you grew up in, further off in the distance. You actually see what it looks like a tavern. A tavern that you and your friends have been to many different times. And you can almost hear your friends laughing inside. You see your boat off in the distance. And it's visible. You can just see it's right there for your taking. All you gotta do is walk down the path to get to it.
Those cobblestone.
He sees his sister.
What does he start doing? Does he start going after it?
Should we go the opposite direction of this path?
What are you guys gonna do?
Guys, what do you see?
I see a forest. It looks like Elderhold forest.
I see my dad's territory.
I see my boat.
We're not all seeing the same thing.
No.
She's trying
So
to
should we go the
separate us.
opposite direction of where this lady's trying to lead us?
You said we gotta play their game.
But that feels
Separate.
super like a trap.
No. I don't feel good about any of this.
Yeah, but where else are we gonna go? It seems like a devoid otherwise.
What if we just like hold on to each other?
I got rope. What we tie us together?
I don't know.
It's 50 feet.
Made
of hemp.
Yeah, let's do that.
The good stuff.
Yeah, let's tie everyone together.
Okay, sailor nodded. So I don't know what's
Yeah,
Okay. So you guys all use the rope to tie yourselves together?
yeah.
And then where are you heading? Towards the path or away?
Towards the path.
Towards the path. Paddles in the middle.
Okay.
Sorry, governments.
So we're following a circle and path. Just walking this direction. He's our anchor.
Do a strength check.
That's really the name of it.
Do a dexterity check for Maeve.
I have protection of evil and good on Maeve.
22.
So if I just get
Okay.
protection against.
You can't be turned, frightened, or possessed.
Okay.
Do a wisdom check. Do arcana checks.
Arcana?
25. For dexterity.
Okay.
Right.
And what did you get again?
Really good on that one.
22.
Okay.
Okay. Can I guidance myself?
Absolutely.
21 plus 5. 26.
26.
13.
Okay. As you start walking forward again, you feel you're holding onto the ropes as you guys have tied yourselves together. Only the two of you guys realize that the ropes tying your friends together has gone slack. And you look, and everybody has gone in different directions.
What?
He's broken his rope. You have wiggled your way out of your rope. You have magicked yourself, which means you're down a spell slot.
Well, it's 26.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh,
I did too good.
You were
Yeah, we did
successful
good.
in getting away from your rope.
Oh,
no.
the only thing I had was
And you're
thunder
all
stat,
moving
so-
on your own paths away from each other.
The only teleportation.
Gonna be
was
like,
thunder
"Guys!"
stat. So would that go off?
Yes. But there would
So
be
then-
no sound.
Oh, there's no sound here?
I mean,
Oh,
I can
that's cool. So I guess I don't hurt anybody.
You don't hurt anybody.
Can I
I can misty
telepathic whatever?
Yes, this is a persuasion roll.
Guys.
You also see this as well.
Yeah, and so I think can also roll because we're both going
Mhm.
to try to get through to everybody. You
Yep.
said it's persuasion.
Persuasion. Trying to break a spell, basically, that everybody's falling into.
Hypnotic trance.
21.
I got 19.
19.
I got
That's good.
17.
Good job. Everybody hears in their minds, what are you yelling to them?
Like, guys, wait, stop.
You take one step and then you stop and look back. And you realize, once again, you guys are all heading in different directions. If you had continued, you would be completely invisible to your comrades and they wouldn't be able to see you. But you're just on that edge of visibility. Do you guys come back together again?
Hell yes.
Yeah.
All right.
Yes.
We link arms.
You hear
Like
some
Hocus-
laughing
like
off in the
Hocus Pocus.
distance. Trust in me. I'll take you where you need to go.
No, you crazy bitch. You fucking psychopath.
Where else will you go here? There's no path for you to follow except for mine. Follow my path.
Why are you trying to separate us?
It's taking you where you want to go.
What's your name? Do you know the password?
She kind of just fades from existence. You can't see her again.
She disappears. Reappears when she wants to, like she lives here or something.
New plan. What if we follow one of us?
Since I'm so small, I'm just literally gonna like
It's not bad.
sit on somebody's
But
shoulder.
she could possibly just make us see other things.
So who should be the guide then?
I'm gonna sit on Pablo's shoulders since I'm so small.
I'm thinking maybe.
Let Pavel be the guy.
We
Me?
definitely have to
Yeah.
hold on to each
Pablo,
other.
can
You want me to guide you
Since
through
we're in a
hell?
void,
Okay.
can you cast your lights out so we can maybe
Fuck.
see a path?
Every time that Pavel tries to cast light, it's absorbed by the darkness.
Okay. Well, I will.
What if I try to cast darkness? Is it gonna absorb?
Actually, strangely enough, nothing happens.
Oh, okay, cool.
It just also gets absorbed by the darkness.
Of course.
Everybody do a wisdom saving throw. Everybody except for Lyria and Claudia have -5.
Oh.
Oh god.
My
you.
wisdom saving throw is 26.
Still 20.
Save.
5.
Oh.
Oh, buddy.
Oh no.
We don't have any pluses with Pavel, do we?
If you're next to him.
If you're next to him, yes.
And
So
me
yes.
and I have protection from evil and good cast on us.
So if I'm next to Pavel, then I'd have it too. So.
There's a moment where you feel like
23.
you are becoming what you used to be. Even Shadow looks at you and is worried. And you kind of shake yourself off and you're back together again.
23.
Okay, you save.
28.
Save easily. Alright, so what do you guys want to do? You guys want to follow somebody?
I'm thinking more diet.
Yeah.
I was thinking Pavel.
I'm sitting on Pavel's shoulder.
Definitely staying right next to Pavel.
Especially
like,
since he's,
I keep forgetting I'm a small creature.
you know,
Born of the light.
Yeah.
Yeah.
he's mostly invested in finding his daughter or his sister.
is this hell?
I believe in Lathander, and Lathander has no place here.
Oh.
I'm not going to listen to this lady any longer.
Kick her ass, Pavel.
I mean, I could try taking us to a different circle if that's what we're looking for. It's your sister.
I have a sneaky suspicion she's here. I can feel her.
On this layer?
I can almost see her.
Is that your sister playing tricks on us? Because I have a real problem with your sister playing tricks. Not nice.
Yeah, but seeing her, is that like an illusion? Because we were all on different paths and shit.
Can I make some kind of history check about this place? Do I know anything about...
You've never been this far down.
Yeah.
It's a layer of hell that's further down than your father's was. Maeve, Mordai, and Darkshade, go ahead and do a regular just d20 for me real quick.
Come on, you've been really good to me.
I know this stuff is
11.
gonna be 2 nat 20s this game.
A 19.
And it's over. Just a regular roll?
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
As you guys are discussing this and Pavel's making this grand statement, you notice that Maeve has a slice, a cut on her face.
When did that happen?
And it just slowly starts to bleed.
As I'm sitting on Pavel's shoulder.
You take 5 points of damage. Slashing damage.
Can I look around, see what's happening here?
Do I see that face anywhere?
Yeah.
No, she's gone. Are you guys gonna follow the path?
I think we have to. Who should lead? We should vote.
Well, I mean, I guess if Pavel thinks his sister's here, maybe you should.
We'll follow Pavel.
I'm sitting on him, so.
You know what, I'll let you roll. Roll for Pavel. Do just a regular 20 for me.
13.
You see Pavel and he starts to pray. And after a moment, he just stands up and just starts walking.
Okay, guess we're
We'll
going.
follow him.
He's not walking down the path.
Nope.
Okay.
We'll follow him.
Okay. As you start to follow him, the path itself seems to just
I don't like
disappear.
It's all bad vibes.
Go ahead and do wisdom saving throws once again with everybody with their same negatives. Maeve, Mordai, and Darkshade still have -5s.
Negative.
But I'm plus 5.
+5, so it
Because I'm
kind
sitting
of.
on Pavel, so it's
Yeah.
nice. I got 11.
Okay.
15.
Save.
25.
Save.
28.
Save.
26.
Save. You hear Pavel in the front. Damn it, where are you?
Whoa.
And he takes this hammer and he slams it on the ground. And for a moment you see his eyes and he's just filled with anger. And you've never seen him act like this before.
Okay.
Can I make an insight check?
Mm-hmm.
26.
Being in hell for too long changes your alignment.
He's been in hell already before. He's the only one that's been in hell already.
Am I like resistant to that because I've spent
Yeah.
so much time here?
Yes and no. Yes, this is your usual place, so you do have some kinds of resilience to it. However, even you, if you're here for too long, your
This
alignment,
is too deep. Yeah.
your alignment will shift if you don't have a strong will or wisdom. At this point, you all hear the woman again. She comes back to you and says, "Who should you believe in? Who should you have faith in? Cast off your gods and worship me. I'll give you all your desires."
Who are you, lady?
Show yourself.
Yeah, do you at least? Jeez, so rude.
Do a history check. See if you guys can see who it is. Everybody.
Natural 1.
13.
No idea. Nope. No idea.
8.
8? Nope.
This was
More than I got a
with
little bit of
advantage.
nothing.
That was with advantage.
2 9s. Back to back.
Do we get the extra phone?
No.
Nope.
For
No,
saves.
that's
Oh,
Just history.
saves. Okay, so then it's just a 7.
Nope.
19.
You know who it is.
Oh, how?
Yay!
I've never been here.
It's your aunt.
No.
It's my mom. What?
It's a leaky. No.
Oh,
Not a leaky. No. Actually, it's the queen. You recognize her
Oh,
face.
shit.
Before she
Okay.
took off through the portal the original time. You recognize her face. Or at least the mask that she had in front of her face.
She's a hell person?
Crazy hell lady.
Hell lady? I'll of course I'll tell them that.
She
Yeah,
comes
guys.
closer to you, specifically. It's almost like she's so close. Like she's not fully corporeal yet, but she's a lot more than she has been for this whole endeavor so far.
Okay.
And she says, "What have the gods ever done for you?"
Absolutely nothing.
That's right. So why believe in any of them? You know better than the rest of these fools. So why not just cast them all away? Renounce all of them. And I'll take care of you.
See, no, because that would be putting you in a god position. I don't do gods.
Oh, no, you don't have to put me in a god position. Just renounce all gods. And I'll let you find wherever you would like to go. I will take care of you.
Renounce.
Renounce every and all gods.
Renounce.
With your words.
Like, just say it?
Yeah. It's that easy.
I'm just gonna glance over at Pavel and be like, I don't think so. I think he's gonna hear me if I did that anyway.
You would.
But I'm not gonna get his protection.
Everybody can hear this conversation, by the way.
Can I see this lady?
You can. She's very ghost-esque.
So is she very convincing?
Hi,
Is she
spooky
giving
queen
off
lady.
like this? Is there any kind of like special kind of convincing aura or something that I'm
She's speaking your language, man.
feeling?
She's
The anti-god language.
Mhm. Just cast them all away. What good have they done anyways? You don't need to believe in me or worship me. All you have to do is not believe in anything. Speak the words. Speak them here. Speak them now. and I will sate your hunger. I'll show you the path to follow. I will give you your purpose once again. Without gods, without power. You will be your own god. You will be your own. Beholden to none.
There's always a catch. I don't know if I'm interested.
I love it.
Sounds like an MLM. You're just trying to sell me on something.
Is this a pyramid
Sounds
like a
scheme
pyramid
situation?
Yeah.
You can see that she has this look of almost anger in her eyes that she's trying to withhold. She's trying to keep her composure, but she sees that you're not following with her plan.
No offense, fam. You're
Then you
like a
believe in a
stage
god. You believe in something that will be here to protect you. That something will be able to support you and make you whole once again. You think that there's something here in this place at this moment that will protect you.
I'm just gonna kind of glance around at everybody and I go,
You can trust in nothing but yourself. Isn't that true?
I mean,
You can see that she's getting desperate. You can
Regina
see that,
Georgia.
but she's playing on all your thoughts.
No, we just have to keep going. Ignore her.
and everyone
Or-
can hear this, right?
Mm-hmm.
Or blast her.
She's incorporeal.
Like,
Can I?
Yes or no. Your decision needs to be made.
is she solid? Like,
She's
solid?
becoming more solid as this conversation goes on. It's almost as if there's like a wind somewhere blowing and it's causing her frame to kind of drift a little bit on this wind. But the more and more this conversation goes on, she somehow fluctuates into more corporeal and then less corporeal, depending on your thoughts.
No offense, lady. We're just trying to get somewhere, and you're being like super clingy, and I'm kind of like our space, and we're just trying to do some shit. Like, I don't know what your problem is, but there's only one of us that believes in a god here, and I'm sitting on him, and they're like
He's the-
besties,
The
and he's
most
also half,
devout man.
and he's also half angel, so I don't think that's gonna go well with him. Anyways, can you just like leave us alone because we're just trying to get somewhere. You don't have to be in our
Decision
face.
still needs to be made.
I think I was very clear, but okay.
Yes
It's not your decision.
or no.
It's not your decision.
Remember,
Who you are.
Don't do that.
Yes, remember. Remember. Everything you've said above. How much of that was true? How much of that was just bolstering or lies? Here's where your answer truly counts. Here in the dark.
See, no, because your dark isn't my dark.
Hmm?
So I'm gonna say no.
and with that too, when she says that, I want to see if I can if she's distracted with her, I'd like to see if I can kind of like position myself behind her, or I can see like she's fluctuating corporal and kind of.
What are you going to do if you can see her go corporeal? Are you holding an action?
I want to try and like sneak attack her.
Can I?
Roll. As soon as she says no,
There's a
she
28.
immediately goes corporeal,
Yeah.
and she's shocked by it. And you see this look of panic on her face, and she tries to run, but you're already there.
Like right through her. Just
She is on the end of your blades, and you hear laughter around you.
Hello?
She is now just clutching your blades as she is dying. What are you gonna do?
Like for real dying? Like
Dying,
blood?
dying. Blood starts to come down.
Let her down, and I'll spare her and tie her up.
I mean, hot
I,
tire.
I spare the dying, so maybe can hog tie her.
Oh hell yeah. not strong anymore, so I can't carry the person.
And she's
Paul
just
can.
spitting up blood, looking at all of you. How dare you! How dare you!
Ma'am, how dare you?
Oh.
First of all, making us wanted and shit. Like, we kidnapped your daughter. You did that yourself. Fucking crazy. Shut your mouth. And she's gonna put like an apple in her mouth.
She's probably gonna be in one of the snacks.
Listen, I'm not
She's still being terrible right now, so she can
I mean-
be quiet.
Yeah.
I'm gonna frisk her, make sure that she doesn't have any weapons or some items on her.
Oh, nice. Okay, do a investigation.
Guidance.
Yeah.
Finally.
I forgot I had the dagger that Lucky gave me.
18.
Yes, you find 2 daggers. She had them kind of tucked into her corset-looking thing. As soon as your hands touch these daggers, your hands start getting cold.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, you're not really sure what they are, but they give you an uneasy feeling.
Like, oh, more die.
Oh. Identify them.
These are ritual daggers. You realize that if someone were to be, I don't know, stabbed by some of these daggers, it would cause them to go into mist. Just like they do in the other rooms.
So it's like portable mist producer.
Mm-hmm.
Great.
That's
This
why
could
there's
actually
2 of them.
I want one.
be very
Connects the
useful.
connection.
Oh.
I'll just I'll pocket those because I have a plan.
Okay. They are ritual
I
knives.
have an idea for them. Are they in D&D Beyond?
No. Ritual knives.
Sure.
Yeah, you have her. She's she's not old, but she's not young. She's not a warrior.
Huh.
Here, Paul, carry her.
She just keeps spitting out insults to you.
Can I?
Now.
I'm gonna take one of my hands out, so shove it in her mouth, and then I'm gonna use some of my rope that I still have left over. I'm gonna just tie it around her head and
To gag her.
yeah, what's my hand?
Okay.
Nasty.
Before you're able to gag her,
Blood is gross.
she looks straight at Lyria and says, "You were almost eaten.
Eaten.
Ew, she's gonna eat you.
I would have loved to see you." And then it's tied up.
She's like, now, we don't need none of that crazy shit. It's fine, it's fine. She has ham in her mouth. It's fine. I'm just gonna tie it.
Okay. What do you guys want to do?
She has hair in her mouth now. I'm just gonna like try to eat me.
So I think she was gonna try and devour your soul. I think that's what that was.
No, she's done.
Soul, life force. That's kind of been the whole gist of the whole mist thing. Has been like life force seed.
You roll history. You would know this because you were in hell.
Oh, my dice feel traitorous.
Oh,
Oh, 18 plus history, you said?
Mm-hmm.
Can I guidance myself?
No.
Okay. Then
This is
just
raw history.
Just 23.
That's good.
You remember, and actually Pavel remembers, what's the name of the main ruler of hell?
Asmodeus?
Asmodeus. Asmodeus doesn't come out very often. When he does, his favorite thing is to create atheists,
Non-believers.
non-believers. Because guess what he does with non-believers when they die?
He eats them.
He eats them.
Hmm.
All people who believe in a specific god go to that god and go to that realm when they pass on. Atheists don't go to any of those realms. They go straight through all the levels of hell where he eats them and rebuilds his body. That's original D&D knowledge. I don't know if you guys knew that.
that
It could have been you.
Nuts.
That could have been me.
Well, how hard is it to make an atheist in D&D when you know that the gods are real and they're running around?
Yeah, pretty difficult.
Unless you have a very strong will.
Listen, I'm more of a theist. I know there are gods.
That's right.
I just don't care.
There you go.
Somebody says she
Or
knows her
agnostic.
gods.
Yeah.
But she
Yeah.
hasn't had a use for them yet, so she's okay right now. She definitely won't go to the thing though.
At this point, you
Kind of
hear
hard to deny.
in this darkness around you.
God, these people
So
just
hot.
come out of the will. Hello? Where are these people?
Aloha.
They're trying
And
to
as
eat
you
us.
see, there are 6 very beautifully clad women coming out from the darkness surrounding you. These women have battle armor on. They're very beautiful. And you've seen them before.
Oh.
The angels?
They're not angels.
Oh, well, the
Oh, are you talking about the succubuses that Pablo fought in hell?
Well, they're not succubus either.
Sluts.
Are they the
Sluts?
artificial
I don't-
angels?
They're slutty dominatrix warriors.
You know, it's close. It's
Sorry,
close.
sorry.
It's close.
I killed one of them
Irenes.
with a different character. So.
Aranian? Oh, okay, yeah.
Oh, the elves?
They're kind of
No,
like
they're
elves. They're
Demon Harpy.
harpy, angel,
Okay,
not
Hazel
angel,
Harpy's got it.
demon, warrior ladies. And they come out and they see you. And they say, Pavel, I see that you've gotten yourself some different comrades. Someone's been waiting for you. Someone's been dying to meet you again. You're all invited, of course. Who else would love to join us in the banquet? Would you all like to join?
We'd like to find Pavel's sister.
She's the one throwing the banquet.
Oh,
Good.
you seem a little...
Oh, I guess we're
Then
going.
I guess we're going, yeah.
Follow us. And they hold up their hands, and it's almost like they're pulling back a curtain. As 2 of them pull back, and suddenly there's a portal to go into another realm of hell. You feel the heat coming through the other side. And there, sitting up on a throne, is Pavel's sister,
Oh.
standing there with a mace. A mace that Pavel recognizes immediately as his father's mace that he sacrificed himself as when he went into hell. The sister, on the other hand, is no longer in the midst of transforming into... She is a full demon, and from what it looks like, she is not just any demon. She seems to be a general of the Irenes.
Oh, she's an Aranius?
She herself has become one. And she
She's
waits.
also had angels.
Oh, yeah.
Mhm.
Complicated.
She looks down at the portal as you guys are walking through, and she says, "Well, brother, you left me to die here, didn't you? Allow me to repay the favor. Come. Let's have a reunion." As you walk through the portal, and we'll end here.
Okay.
Oh,
Oh man.
wow.
Alrighty, well, we're gonna stop this show from going any further before, so we can't continue along this line without
Yeah,
Pavel.
no way.
But when we return, here's where you guys will be going.
Oh, that looks familiar.
Doesn't it look familiar?
Oh, my other character was back there.
That's right. So we'll be reaching the height of one of our next campaigns this next time around. See you guys in a week. Until then,
Woo!
see you guys later.